Is there audio? Can they hear us?
Yeah, they can hear us.
Ladies and gentlemen, this episode is brought to you by Eros and Company. Head over to erosandcompany.com. Use the promo code Pantelis. That's my name for 15% off any dildo, anal beads, whatever they have. They have all kinds of stuff.
Butt plugs.
Butt plugs. That's what I meant when I said
I love butt plugs. Yeah, butt plugs.
Elaborate on
anal
that,
beads.
Josh.
Very different thing. It's just nice. Put in a butt plug while you're with a lady, and then every once in a while when you see her asshole, it's like this shiny fucking blue thing.
erosandcompany.com.
And then you take the butt plug out.
Use the promo code Pantelis for 15% off. Patreon.com/Pantelis. Matthew Borgelli back in studio.
Hello.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened? You said that he had a situation at Starbucks.
Well, it was just, so we get to the Starbucks, and I tell him what to order first, okay? And first of all, he whispers it to himself 4 times before we get to the thing so that he has it right. You know?
I have an expert drive-through guy there, Poseidon, so I want his take on this.
Okay. And then we get the call from Poseidon as we're ordering. He's talking to the guy ordering. Poseidon goes, I already got coffees for everyone. I go, cancel the order. He cancels the order. We pull up, and then we both realize we can't get out of the drive-through anyways because we're stuck. And we go, we really want coffees right now.
Yeah,
anyways.
we go. Josh just wanted the cold brew. We go. Josh is just like, I really want this one. He's like, you're gonna have one. I'm like, you're gonna have one.
No, I was like, I'm gonna get one. We're here. I was like, are you gonna get one? He's like, I'm gonna get one. We go back. He backs up. We have to go back to the thing now that we just canceled, right? So he probably feels uncomfortable that he just canceled and is going back. So he looks at it.
I was more uncomfortable because I couldn't reverse fully back, so I had to like scream out the back.
So then he screams out. He goes, hello, like as if someone
so the
broke
speaker's
into his
behind
house.
you.
Yeah. As if someone broke into his house and he could hear someone downstairs. And he's like, hello, who's there? And then the guy goes, so just be 1 second. He's like, all right. And the guy comes back and goes, hey, I'm Lou. I'll be serving you. He goes, hey, I'm Matthew.
Bro, he's not trying to be your friend.
He was.
And
He
this is
said
the
his
first time I've ever heard a drive-through guy give his name.
Yeah, it was.
And he only did it the second time. It was weird.
It was a different guy.
No, it wasn't.
It was a different guy.
Yeah, Lou
It was a
likes,
different voice.
Lou's very yappy. He likes to give his name, his social insurance, that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Other people don't. Poseidon, have you ever had a drive-through guy give you their name?
Never.
It's never happened. The only thing that has happened to me recently too was I go to the drive-through and no one ever comes up.
Just chilling there, just waiting.
Like I'll go and it'll be like 3 minutes, not even hold on, just no sound. And then I leave. I'm like, okay, I'm not waiting. This is
So you gotta reverse and go back because it detects movement and then it beeps.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
But why doesn't it detect it initially? Am I driving a ghost car?
No,
Did
you
he hear
did
you
one
or
beep
something?
and they were doing something. Yeah.
I didn't think about
You
that.
go back, forth, back.
And this
forth.
always happens late.
But you don't go to the window and be like, hello.
Yeah, they're
What am I,
probably smoking.
Pakistani, bro? I'm not going to. That's another thing. McDonald's on Beaumont, 3 nights in a, not the same night, but 3 different nights in a row that I went there within like a 2-week span. I wait. It takes 4 minutes. Finally, they come out. I give my order. As I go in, there's always a Pakistani guy who parked his car and walks up to the window. And he's either hanging out, grabbing a coffee, and talking across from me while craziness at that McDonald's. He walks through the drive-thru every time.
You're eating McDonald's? No. What happened?
No, this is Tim Hortons. It's just sometimes at night there's no Tim Hortons there. There's no drive-thru.
Oh, for coffee.
There was an
coffee, yeah.
A&W drive-through that one time they fucked up my order, and I called them, and they were like, okay, you can come back, and we'll give you the same order, like, to make up for it. And I go one time, and I'm walking, and they're closed, and they go, sorry, we can't do drive-through anymore. We're only doing the fucking Uber Eats or something. I don't know what it was. They go, we can't serve you. And I go, you got a paper with my name on it there. It says that I got free food waiting for me. And the guy goes, okay, fine. And it was on foot. I went through the drive-through. I got the food.
What do they care?
I was very happy.
Even though it is weird, what do they care?
A lot of them are sticklers like, no, you can't be on foot for a
They
drive-thru.
freak out. They freak
It's
out,
crazy.
bro. I've tried so many times, and I've got denied so many times.
No, you know what? You have to sprint by the window and they won't know because there's no cameras. So if you talk, they'll hear you. But if they detect your movement, you sprint by and then you go back and you could talk to them and they won't know. And then by then they already made your order.
Okay.
You know what would be sick? Like a drive-through convenience store. Like, let's say you want to buy cigarettes, bro.
Yeah?
At like, I don't know, 10 p.m. And you're like...
I'm going to say something right now. That's not the craziest thing he's ever said.
No, but it definitely exists.
Hey, there's drive-through banks, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
know
drive-through
that.
pharmacies. So...
Bro, there's drive-by pharmacies too.
Also, I got to give a shout out to Sammy Beans. Just got out of prison. Forget prison, though. It has nothing to do with that. He had a beautiful phone. I go, bro, where's that phone from? He goes, I got it from Mr. Beast.
What?
He saw that Mr. Beast was doing a giveaway on his video. So he emailed, okay? And I swear to God, the email read, hey, boss, regarding the $10,000 a day for every day you survive video, there was a giveaway for subscribers. I am subscribed. please let me know. They just sent
And
him
it
a
worked.
phone. They just sent him a brand new, beautiful phone.
Look, what
Oh,
I will
wow.
say about Sammy Beans is he's too beautiful, too pretty, and too soft voiced to be in prison.
He came and told me all the stories yesterday, and it was retarded, bro.
He was
You guys
just
did fight?
Wait, he was actually in prison.
He was actually in prison over
How
the
long?
weekend.
Oh, it was just a weekend.
The whole weekend.
okay.
Oh,
If he
okay.
gets banged over the weekend, that's his fault.
That doesn't
He was
count.
chilling. Everyone liked him because he wasn't too big. He wasn't too small. But it got
Are we talking
scary
about
at one point.
the size of his asshole?
It's because so the thing is, there were guys that were sent because there's overpopulation everywhere. So these guys from Maximum got put in the range with him, and it's just a bunch of guys just there all together. And the guys from Max come in and they tell everyone, they go, "Look, we're trying to get to the beach. You can only get to the beach if you're the worst prisoner there is. So we got to beat the shit out of somebody."
Wait, what's the beach?
Like it's one of the prisons. Like they call it the beach.
It's like the worst prison, but it's better.
But it's like they like it. They could do drugs. They could fucking they could do whatever they
It's
want.
the lowest of
there.
the low. They put you in
Yeah.
there and they're like, just fuck
You're
off.
never getting out, but you're chilling.
Okay.
Okay, so they want to get. So Sammy's talking to them. They're all in a room together. And they go, "We gotta fuck someone up." And Sammy's like, "Well, not me." But then they fucked up this other because they went after the biggest guy. They have to go after the biggest guy.
Yeah.
Sammy got jumped by the guards because he started roasting one of the detectives, and the detective told the guards to fuck with him.
No way. You got jumped by that guy.
Yeah, the guards.
Rick
just-
Ross attacked Sammy Beans.
They took off their name tags, went in the cell, beat the shit out of him.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I love that he took his name tag to beat up Sammy Beans.
Oh,
And then there was this guy, this little Italian guy from St. Leo, who was trying to act like he was like for real.
Something,
He was
yeah.
hard, and he was telling everyone he got locked up for running guns. And then what happens is they bring you your paperwork at one point. So they brought him the paperwork. Nobody believed him that he was running guns. So they went and got the paperwork. They looked at it. The guy beat up his mom.
no.
So everybody found out this guy beat up his mom. So for the rest of the weekend, bro, he just slept under a bench that if anybody tried to charge him, he had the bench to go to either side.
Well, like a cat?
This guy lived the life of an alley cat for a weekend.
What?
God
Crazy.
damn.
He beat up his mom?
He beat up his mom.
What does mom do?
I don't know.
Didn't say anything. He just didn't try to defend it.
How do you defend that?
She like told you to do your homework or something. I don't
Bro,
know.
my mother has
What-
beaten the shit out of me.
Why'd
never
you beat
once-
up your mom? Mamma mia, she make her the pizza and it was a disgusting. Like, what are you gonna say?
And then
You
there was
beat
a-
up an old Italian woman.
There was a guy who came in, and the guy was locked up because his girl's I think he took a video of a girl he was banging without her knowing,
Oh.
and then she found out to press charges, and he goes in, and he just went in and was telling everyone, he goes, "Fuck this chick, man. She's lying. She let me take the video," and then everyone just beat the shit out of him.
Because he wouldn't let them watch the
Well,
video.
because he was like a sexual offender, and he
Yeah.
just beat the shit out of all the sexual offenders.
They frown upon that in prison,
Yep.
Matthew.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
do it too.
Yeah, but that is, you know what? He does raise a valid point. The hypocrisy about that. They're like, we don't like sexual predators, so we're going to rape that nerd.
I feel like rape in prison isn't sexual though. It's like dominant. More. It could be sexual, but it's also like you're my bitch.
So you mean if, in order to counter it, because they don't want it to be sexual, all you have to do is be like, yeah, daddy, put it in there. They'll be like, yo, don't make it sexual.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
you don't gotta be gay about it.
You back into it one time, they're done with you.
You're only gay if you nut.
Everyone in prison just has blue balls. That's why they're so frustrated.
We
And
gotta
then
stay out of
apparently
prison.
there was an Asian guy, and the Asian guy had special privileges, so he was able to come into their range sometime.
Yeah.
But he was high always because he was in the good range where they were able to get the drugs. And one day there was a drone trying to fly in drugs to them, so the drone hits the window. And they all see the drone, so they all start trying to poke the window and break the window and get the drone inside so they could get the drugs. Because even if the guards catch them, they still get to do the drugs before the guards get there. So they're chilling. Now they're high for 4 hours and they're happy.
Animals.
And then the guards saw the drone, so the guards got down the drone. They broke it. Apparently they took the camera and they were flipping off the camera. And then the Asian guy came in. He went, "Hey man, that was my drone. You guys fucked up." He was just high and just
He's just fucking around.
I mean, yeah, he's having.
It
a
may
good
have been
time.
his drone.
And then now I'm worried, bro. Sammy he's telling me about all these people he met, and he has plans with them to do business. And,
no way.
it's crazy, bro. He's with me yesterday. He's talking about the next time he goes to prison.
Already.
Yeah.
I like people. I like people who are confident in their future failure. He's like, I'm gonna get caught. There's no way I'm succeeding. I'm
don't
not a
have
good
hope.
criminal.
It's all good.
I
I'm
have
just
no
gonna-
hope of being a successful criminal.
Yeah.
It's like this guy I knew. He
Oh,
went
we
to
need-
school to be a waiter.
Okay,
Like
that's
you
a
kind of
retarded.
know you're gonna be a loser, but you're like, yeah, let me be the best I could be at like being a loser. You know?
No, but like that's kind of on the job training. If you need to go to school to become a waiter, there's a problem.
I mean,
You touched on prison. I have to remember to tell people we're still looking for a lawyer, a family lawyer to help Guido Grasso. It's going to come out on next episode of 2 Drink Minimum. We talked about ad nauseum. Guido's he needs a family lawyer. His lawyer dropped him because of stuff he said on the podcasts.
for real?
Yeah, they're playing the podcast in court, which is hilarious. So there's courtrooms in Montreal that has 2 Drink Minimum and Pantelis podcast episodes. A judge has to listen to us call Guido a crackhead
And intellectuals.
and intellectuals.
Oh, that's bad for him. I was gonna
Yeah.
say if it wasn't intellectuals, he's safe.
Yeah, but intellectuals is
If they have to listen to intellectuals, he might be bad for
They
him.
might send him to criminal, some kind of big
They
prison.
might throw him in a hole.
Yeah, so essentially,
God.
there in Montreal, there's going to be lawyers and judges that have to listen to this shit and be like, well, if you're not a crackhead, why are your friends calling you a crackhead? And then him, toothless, be like, I have no idea. I don't know where that coming
Yo,
from.
he needs to get teeth before he goes to court.
That's what I do. The teeth is what ruins it. Because you can't defend yourself against these crack accusations
with no front teeth.
with no front teeth.
It was a dentist in Mexico. Like,
Yeah, everything he says is incriminating.
Man.
It sounds super suspicious. And then also he said the crack house. They're not gonna believe me that I was in the crack house with the trans dealer only to buy weed. Because everyone's like, why would you go to a crack house to buy something that's legal?
And what is he fighting for in court right now?
Visitation rights.
Okay.
That's why he needs a good family lawyer. So if anyone's a fan of the podcast, knows a good family lawyer, wants to help out Guido, reach out. We'll put you into connection with the madman, and hopefully you can help him out.
But did he talk shit on his lawyer on the pod?
He did talk shit about his lawyer at one
Okay.
point. Yeah, I think that's why the lawyer dropped. Or the lawyer, he just made it more difficult. Oh, I think he talked shit about his baby mama. He came here, he had his return podcast. We were trying to be civil with him, and then he started talking shit. Me and Poseidon kind of tried to step in and be like, calm down, but he was just like,
Fixated.
he was fixated, and I think that was not a good look.
Okay.
Plus, he also did the podcast while missing his front teeth. That didn't look good
Are
either.
they back? His teeth.
They don't just grow back.
I know, but is he?
He's
in the
working
works?
on them. It's
Okay.
in the works. It's in the works. I think he was doing an operation today.
Is he gonna get one before the other? Like, is he gonna go from one to two, or just straight
Normal
to two?
people wouldn't, but
Yeah.
Guido, I wouldn't surprise me.
I do have to say though, I listened to him explain what he thought the scam was with this dentist. I don't think there was a scam. I just think the guy's a bad dentist. I don't think the guy wanted Guido to lose his teeth. I just think he was bad at his job.
I'm not against what you're saying. That's possible too.
Because like, what is the benefit to this guy for Guido losing all his teeth?
Well, he has to keep going back.
But
Yeah.
he's not gonna if he realizes it's not working.
But he's talking to Guido. It's like, this guy's not gonna realize.
Yeah,
that.
he didn't realize.
like that's the whole plan.
I don't know if you remember one winter Guido went down there. He was deported from Mexico. You guys remember this?
No, for what?
He went down there and he got into a fight with the security guard at the airport. So they just, as he got off the plane, he got into a fight, and then they just put him in the other line and they sent him right back to Canada. And they didn't send him to Montreal. He had to go to like New Brunswick. He went somewhere else. Yeah, there's a whole thing. Do you remember this?
Yeah, I remember. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I've never met someone that got deported from Mexico.
No, never.
Yeah.
We didn't even get in the country, or he was in the Mexican airport.
He was in the Mexican airport.
yeah.
Oh wow!
They sent him back, and then he had to sneak back in like a few days later.
He snuck back into Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, sneaking
Resource.
back into Mexico was crazy, baby. So all this to say, do not forget, if you know a family lawyer and not pro bono, is gonna pay you
do
eventually.
us a favor, please. Don't show this podcast to the family lawyer. Just introduce them.
Yeah, just don't tell him he does podcasts.
It's not necessary. Let him find out in court.
It's gonna be in tomorrow's episode of 2 Drink Minimum. I talk about it.
Okay.
He is right about the other lawyer. The other lawyer is very good. She's very like shady, like very hardcore. She's pulling some good moves.
The
'Cause
lawyer against him.
Against him, fucked him over at one point, because you're supposed to prove that you're a good, suitable parent, that you can meet your kids, right? But at one point, the judge walks in, the lawyer's next to him, the other lawyer. She's like, in French, she goes, smells like alcohol in here, judge. Like, we're talking, she's ready. Like, they're pulling all the stops.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
God,
and now imagine he's not drunk, but he's sweaty and he reeks, and he has no teeth. And he has to be like, dude, she's setting up traps. It's rough. So everything's against him. Everything's working against him. It's
Is it
going to
in
be an
French
uphill
too?
battle.
Like
Huh?
his court in French in
I
Quebec.
think it might be in French. So it's an uphill battle. He's like
It
him
is,
winning.
It's all in French. Yeah.
I would lose
It's the
any
greatest
case.
this is the greatest underdog story of our lifetime. I don't even know if he's the underdog. He might be the villain in this. But if he wins, it is an underdog tale for the ages.
When he wins, because we're
When
gonna get a
he
good
wins.
family lawyer.
Yeah, family lawyers, reach out to us. 2 Drink Minimum.
Do they get
fans.
free merch?
I'll give him free merch. Yeah,
free
for
merch.
Sure. I'll give you free merch. I got all kinds of shit here. T-shirts, all kinds of stuff. So we'll give you free merch. Just try to help out. Why are you laughing?
I can just picture the lawyer walking in with a suit and a T-shirt of Pantelis comedy.
You just have a fan who pretends to be a lawyer to get involved with you.
Your Honor!
It's me.
Your Honor. And he's like, hey, Your Honor, do you really think that this man who's in and out of mental institutions is unfit to be a parent?
Don't show them this podcast. Just
I think he's gonna.
Sorry, Guido, but
I think we're gonna find a nice middle ground.
Yeah,
I think we're gonna find a nice middle ground. I think there's gonna be a good family lawyer to help him out.
I mean, like, I just like with the way the family system works, I feel like there's no way he doesn't at least get like supervised visitation.
So I think he's trying to get supervised. They're trying to take it away from him. So he's trying to fight for at least that. He just doesn't want to see his baby mama. That's what he's telling me. So it's kind of hard because you could get a pro bono lawyer, but his case is so fucked up because he's such a
Crazy person.
It's so easy to find shit against him that a regular lawyer that's not getting paid is pro bono is not going to do the extra work of helping out. They're going to be like, oh, this is too tough. Just, okay. I'm not going to, whatever. You know, I'm going to do the basics, and the basics are going to get him no visitation rights. So that's why he needs a real lawyer. Mm-hmm. He needs a Saul Goodman.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was telling me that the opposition, bro, the baby mama's lawyer is murdering him. Mm. It's just she's an actual good lawyer.
Is she Italian?
I don't know. I hope so. But either way, it's just you can't go up against a good lawyer, toothless.
Smelling like booze.
Yeah, you're done. Even if you just smell like sweat.
With a bunch of podcasts talking about you getting arrested.
What's happening to Guido is every deadbeat dad's dream.
You guys watched The Simpsons back in the day?
A little bit, yeah.
Do you remember Milhouse?
Yes.
He had a father?
No.
So Milhouse's dad, that's what he's turning into. So we need to we need to do a makeover. We need to do the resurrection of Guido.
Who do you think, if you put in effort, like your only goal is to make these two people better, Guido or Adam?
Yeah.
Who could you make into like a better human?
Guido.
It's difficult. I think it's Guido because he's not autistic. He can understand stuff. He's just stubborn. Mm. Whereas Adam, I've tried my best and it's very difficult.
Oh, the conversations today were rough.
I snapped outside. I fucking snapped.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you did one today?
We did Intellectuals today. It's going to be on Patreon tomorrow.
Nice.
But after the show, I was just trying to wake him up a bit, help him out, and ask him about what he's up to and what he's been accomplishing and doing. And he just doesn't realize, he's like, I don't know why you're saying I've accomplished nothing in my life. I'm 46. I'm doing great. And it's like, you're unemployed living in a boiler room of somebody else. Mm-hmm. This isn't great. He's like, of course it is. And then, it's all relative. I get that. But it was just me trying to tell him, he's trying to live the country. Basically, he's like, I'm going to try to sneak into the States. But I have a criminal, and I'm like, you're living like a Sri Lankan, but you were born here, you're native, you speak both languages. There's no reason why your credit is 600. It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen. And then he goes, I know why the bank wouldn't give me the loan. It's my credit. I got to get up a couple of points. It's a 600. You got to get it up a lot, bro.
You need an income.
Yeah. So anyways,
he's not doing pizzas anymore.
Who?
Guido.
Oh, Guido. He was until I think he was fired last week.
Fuck.
You're going to an argument with someone.
Don't tell the lawyer. Don't tell the lawyer.
So my priority is Guido. Before Adam is Guido.
Because there's hope.
There's hope with Guido. Mm. Guido could reset. He thinks there's no hope, but there is hope.
Okay.
Because people actually like Guido. Mm. He has people that like him.
Yeah, a lot of people like Guido.
Yeah, so Guido has hope. Yeah. That's it. This is the hopeful podcast. And we're gonna get. I think Guido's the gonna be the underdog story of the year. As long as he fucking doesn't do anything stupid, he should be fine.
Yeah.
We got to get Guido Grasso and Sammy Beans together.
No.
Oh, I just have them running like a shitty criminal.
Yeah, dude, they're the worst criminals.
That's what we got to do.
They're done. If they're together, we're finised.
Adam's their henchman.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all going to jail for fellation.
Poseidon's their boss.
No.
Sammy Beans would get Adam laid.
What do you mean, Adam? We tried to get
Maybe
him
we should have Sammy Beans on the Intellectuals with Adam.
Wait, why don't you get Adam a hooker?
Well, I did.
We tried.
Yeah.
What happened?
This is the whole story. We said on 2-drink minimum.
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know.
Oh, can I say it?
Yeah, you say it. I'm tired of telling the story.
So we were filming a sketch at Guido's restaurant.
This was years ago. This was the first night that we ever
pandemic.
met Adam.
Okay. Yeah. It was like 2019, I think.
Pre-pandemic hookers.
2018, 2019. Anyways.
So we were filming a sketch at Guido's restaurant. Once it was done, we're all sitting chatting, and I'm talking to Guido and Massimo. Massimo was there too, and then Adam tells Pantelis, "Hey, can I tell you something just between the two of us?"
Now this is a foot away from everyone else.
Yes.
So I tell him you could try, but there are other people here.
Yeah, and as soon as Adam said that, my ears perked up like a dog, and I turned towards Adam to.
Poseidon's a lady. He loves the gossip.
Yeah, I'm like, what does this guy have to say? But like, anyways, because it was so stupid. Also, the way he did it, that I was like, I gotta hear this.
So he tells me, "You're not gonna believe this. I'm not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe this." But I've never
been with the lady.
I never had sex, and I was like, "You're not gonna believe this." I believe it. I believe it. Anyways, and he was sad about it.
So we started talking and everything, and then I got the brilliant idea of getting a prostitute.
But this is peak Poseidon whoremonger, so he knows
yes,
everything.
it's true. Yeah.
So because I go to him, because I tell him it was late. It was like 4 a.m, and then I tell him, "Oh, well, where are you gonna find a prostitute at 4 a.m?" And
we had.
Well, that's the prime time to find them.
it was 3 or 4. It was late, but bro,
Yeah.
Poseidon's look of disgust towards me. When I said that, I still remember that because he pulled an eye of "this is my time to shine." I was like, "Where are you gonna get a prostitute at 3 a.m?" Poseidon looks over at me. He's like, this. He's like, "Calm down, little man." So anyways, so then he goes on his websites, bro. He had like 9 tabs open, different sites. He knows all the codes. Where the guy
thing is, I knew what to say to fish him out to see if
You ever seen The Matrix? When he's doing all the coded, that's him with hookers. Bro, the kid was on another level.
Texting 7 different hookers at once. He's fucking.
Before we went live, he spent 20 minutes trying to change the thumbnail.
He couldn't change a thumbnail on YouTube, but 47 hookers has got them on call. So he's on every website. He's doing all this shit, and me, I'm nervous.
Bro, cars, sex, and guns, bro. I'm fucking good for it. Oh yeah. Sorry, keep going. I cut you off.
Anyways, me, I'm nervous with everybody. Him, he's like, "I got this, no problem."
I mean, like,
Yo, he practiced that line in the mirror before coming.
but what a low bar.
Yo, cars, sex, and guns, bro.
You rent cars at the airport, you have sex with hookers, and you don't touch guns. You held a water gun 4 years ago.
Poseidon lives an alternative lifestyle. Leave him alone. Go on, Poseidon.
So anyway, I'm messaging. I'm like, and I know how to fish him out to know if it's actually them in the picture. You know what I mean?
He goes, "Hey, you lying?
Wait, what's a tip? What's a tip for
How
the
do you
viewers
do
at
it?
home?
Yeah.
You
how do
have
do it?
mustache."
First of all, it's like if there's tattoos, you look if there's tattoos. You ask, "Hey, I like tattoos on a girl. What kind of tattoos you have?" You see if they match up with what they describe.
that's
in
a
the
lot of
picture.
work.
Yeah. You gotta pull a little shit like what color is your hair right now? Oh, it's
You know what? No, it all makes sense. This is how he got down a rabbit hole. He builds up a relationship with them before he even like contracts them. For me, like the couple times that I did it, I literally just texted them. I was like, "Can you come over? How much does it cost?" And they came, and it was always like very weird. This sounds like a way where you convince yourself you're like into them a little bit more.
Maybe, I don't know.
You're
You
going
do-
back and forth. What tattoos do you have?
No,
What do
not
you-
necessarily because I've gone to whorehouses where I see them for the first time.
And what do you like
I
more?
love him. He's the best.
What do you like more?
No, I just want to fuck, bro. What do you mean, bro?
Look,
What
if
do
you give me the
more?
choice, I want him out of my house.
I wanna get him wet. I wanna fucking insert my fucking.
No. But what do you?
He's
what do you-
romantic.
What do you prefer more, in call or out call?
Wait, Poseidon, could you show your face?
Out call.
Because you're on us while
Out
you're
call.
talking. It looks like God is talking
Out
about
calls,
prostitutes.
out calls at a whorehouse.
Yeah, the best.
Okay, so you like going to whorehouses,
And I like being able to choose.
He
Like
likes
a
going to any
catalog.
house.
You like
If you
being
let
able
him
to
in
choose
without
your
calling the
catalog.
cops, he's happy. Anyways, Poseidon, continue the story.
Yeah, so then I'm messaging numerous ones, and I find this one, and I'm like, "Oh, she's fucking hot." I could tell, and I could tell sometimes when they're green because they're over enthusiastic. So green means like they're noobs, they're fresh. You know, like they just
He
started.
has a system.
They
He has a
just started
system.
the whore business, is what I mean. You know.
They just got out of college.
Yeah, they haven't fucked an Adam
and
yet.
when they're fresh, you know, they're trying to prove themselves. They're gonna go the extra mile. You know what I mean?
They're still with their first pimp. They have a good relationship with.
Exactly. You know.
The pimp loves them. They're different than the other whores.
They're not on drugs yet.
So the thing is, I invite the first one over, but he thought for some reason he's like, "No, she's way too hot. She's fake." But I vetted
I'm
her.
not well versed in the game.
But I vetted her, you know what I mean? And and he's like, "Fuck it, cancel it." So I was gonna cancel on her, but what happened was I ordered the second one. I'm like, whatever, this is real because she put her real picture. She was a bit like flabby in the pictures. I'm like, she's legit. We're just gonna get this one just to get it over with. And then I was about to cancel the one that I invited earlier, and I'm like, now would be a good time. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna have both of them come. I think it's gonna be hilarious. Guido's not gonna know what to do. And so
This is Guido's house, by the way.
Yeah,
His
this is
apartment.
at
condo
Guido's
right
old-
next door to this place.
yeah, Guido's old condo. And now we're waiting, happening. Second hooker shows up before the first one,
Okay.
which was, I'm like, oh, this is a surprise. Anyways,
That's good service.
so then the second one shows up.
You're punctual as well.
In the meantime, we had Adam dress up in a bathrobe and everything. He was
Oh my
getting
Well, if
ready.
anything, he dressed down. Like he took off his clothes.
That's crazy.
We
to
put
have
him-
this guy
imagine
loses
you're a-
virginity in a bathrobe to a hooker that Poseidon
Wait. The plot thickens. And so finally we're waiting around, they're taking a bit of time. Whores, they're not very, Anyways, so
They have money to make,
the
no?
second one shows up at like 5 a.m.
No, the second one hadn't shown up yet.
No,
before
the second one I contacted showed up first.
At 5 a.m.
No, the
Showed
second
up
one
at
you
like
already did that. Yeah, you
Showed up at 4 a.m. Anyways, I already did that. Sorry. Finally, she comes in. Pantelis explains, hey, just the guy, he's a virgin, blah. He's just nervous. Stuff. He's giving her the lowdown.
because I'm scared. I'm thinking like imagine I was a chick.
You show up in this Pantelis. and
Poseidon,
Poseidon and
so,
Guido
so I'm trying to I'm trying my best to not have anyone have a heart attack.
Okay.
Which wasn't working. I think it just makes it weirder, It's like, are you gonna be here? I go, I'm not fucking gonna be here at all. I'm leaving the building. I'm just letting you know that this guy's retarded.
Okay.
So then what happened? We let her do her thing with him, and we go upstairs. We're chilling, smoking, this, that. Finally, it was taking a while. It took like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours at some point. We're like, oh, this is a while. She's paid for an hour. Or is she gonna charge us more? That's what I was worried about.
I was worried that he killed him. We have different worries in life.
What was the hourly rate for this one?
It was probably like a base 2 bills
Okay.
plus $20 taxi or some shit. Anyways,
Okay.
pre-pandemic prices. Anyways, so
Inflation, bro.
she calls Pantelis, or she calls my phone or whatever, but Pantelis had it. Hey, yeah, we have a problem. You got to come downstairs. So like, oh, what the fuck happened? He thinks like he tried to like beat the shit out of her or whatever.
My mind goes to the worst.
Well,
And
with Adam, I would too.
Yeah, thank you.
and then finally we go downstairs, and you take it from here.
Basically, she tells me, look, I tried my best. I like to help special people with special needs. But he jerked off in the condom. He came, and then after he came, I guess that motivated him, so he tried to bang me with a flaccid penis. And that's not going to happen. So we've been trying for 2 hours, but now he's just sitting in the corner. And then he was just sitting in the corner alone like this.
Was he naked when you got downstairs?
He was wearing a robe.
Wearing the robe, okay.
And then I was like, yeah, I feel like I'm too involved in this. I was telling like, I don't want to be part of this. like this is too much. And then I have to explain to these guys what's going on. Then the lady, I go, okay, I'll take you outside so you can leave the building and make sure that you get into a cab. And then I had his phone. And then the other chick that he called showed up, and her pimp was there. And they were mad at me because they saw me outside. The phone was ringing. I was looking at it. It was his phone. They thought I was Poseidon and that I was fucking with her. So then she went, she was ringing the doorbell. But the phone would go to Guido's girlfriend, the ex-girlfriend. So it's 5 a.m. and there's a hooker calling her being like, let me in, Guido. Dude, it was anarchy.
Wow.
It was complete anarchy. And then I was like, yeah, I shouldn't help people. Like, I shouldn't get involved in any of this.
You know what? It's
Don't
one
get
of those
involved in
things-
people's problems because then
times.
you get sucked in.
Getting someone
These
a
are good times,
hooker,
bro.
getting someone laid like that way, it's always weird. You
It's
can't
always
do it.
weird.
Yeah, you can't do it.
It's always weird. So he didn't get laid technically.
So he's still a virgin.
He's still a
Technically.
virgin.
Technically.
Well, yeah, because he never inserted his penis.
But bro, he's not a virgin. He's been fucked in the ass by men. He's
Yeah,
No,
but I don't know if
He has
that
a
counts.
virgin dick. He has a virgin dick.
Yeah, yeah.
never penetrated a woman. But maybe that's why he's soft. Maybe he just likes men.
No, because he got hard, but he just jerked off in the condom.
God bless the hooker though. Try it. Keep it real.
Yeah,
honest.
doing
for
God's
real.
work.
That's a
Doing
good
God's
girl.
work out there.
Well, because I do think that hookers feel bad for someone like that. That's like the person that they know, and like she knows she has nothing to fear. The second he comes in the condom and goes, "Ah," she knows she's good.
Whenever he goes, "Oh, at the end of the day,
Oh, and then she was trying to get you to become her pimp.
yeah, she tried to recruit me.
Really?
She goes, we could do a business together. If you have more people, I go, you think I have retarded people that can't get laid?
Yeah.
Like she thinks I'm running some kind of retard circus.
Fast forward
She's
to
like,
you
look,
5-6 years
if
later.
your thing is watching, you can watch.
Fast forward to you 5 years later.
Yeah, with a cigarette in my mouth, and everybody, come here, he's got a mental disability. See? Yeah. We're gonna get little Timmy jacked off. Yeah, see? Crazy. What a life, dude.
George would be the most fun.
To watch.
Cause George, like, if we were getting George, no, not to watch, just to get him laid. Like, if you're gonna like, okay, George, once a week, we're gonna get you laid, right? And it's just like a service we're doing for him. He's gonna get used to it.
But like paying to get him laid, or like
We're
going
paying.
out
We're
into
paying.
public and
no,
trying to-
paying. So he'd start making requests. You know what I mean? George would come up to us and be like, "You think you can give me a black one this week?"
I feel like we've deviated from the topic at hand.
We need a family lawyer.
We need a family lawyer for Guido Grasso, who no longer has that condo. All right, so anyone out there that can help, you reach out to us.
Preferably
Yes.
not a fan of podcasts.
So another thing, Guido's brother, we talked about this on the Intellectuals, who ended up with a 15-month-old German Shepherd that he accepted as payment from someone. Now, stop accepting
And
animals as payment.
Do you know what the payment was for?
No idea. I'm going to assume it's for some kind of pipe plumbing business. So I've been trying desperately.
Someone's fucking fix their toilet, bro. They give you a dog.
They give you a dog, and you
take the dog.
accepted. So then his girlfriend, he told me, didn't want the dog. So Guido's brother was trying his best. Like, I like the dog because it's alive. So I keep it in the garage, which doesn't sound like you like it because you're locking it up in your garage all day. It's hot out there. It was hot. So then he's like, but I don't want her to kill it. I don't want to bring it to SPCA. So can you please help me find a home? So I've been trying online to find a home for the dog. And then I'm asking him questions. I'm like, is it neutered? They're asking, is it neutered? And he's like, what the fuck does that mean? And then I'm like, does it have its balls? He's like, what do you think? The dog has got balls. And I'm like, okay, I don't know. Has it been vaccinated? He's like, I don't know. What? Like, so I don't know what to tell people. So I think the dog is not neutered, but it's just 15 months old. You know, I'm trying to learn. And then he called me again yesterday. I'm like, look, I'm trying to find a home. I'm talking to people, but I'm back and forth because people are asking too many questions, and which is fine. But they're like, what? He received it as payment? I go, it's a whole thing. Like, you know, because they're like, why are you getting rid of this dog? I'm like, I'm not getting rid of it. I'm trying to make sure it doesn't get euthanized. And then today I call him. Yesterday he calls me. He's like, he's like, yeah, my girlfriend kicked me out, so now I'm here because they don't want the dog. And so this whole thing. So please, there's another request. If anybody can handle a German Shepherd, a 15-month-old German Shepherd, reach out to me. I'm just handling all the Guido family business. That's
It's
it.
still young enough that you will be its master.
Yes.
I feel like it's not hard to get rid of a dog for free. Like a German Shepherd.
Also,
people
okay,
keep telling me how
now
much.
that- now
I keep
that-
saying it's
yeah,
free.
but a German Shepherd is a lot of work.
It's a big dog.
It's dude. These dogs are very you have to
Germans
be on
in
top.
general, a lot of work.
We should get it. Bro,
So-
we already have 4 cats.
Well, yeah. So now that's the thing. Is Borge and I are about to have 4 cats.
Yeah, that's insane.
How the fuck, dude?
When did you guys become a couple?
Yeah,
we actually
January.
we're inseparable.
Yeah.
4 cats. Are you guys insane, by the way?
that's crazy.
Well, no
bro.
choice.
How'd
We have no choice.
How did you inherit 4 cats?
My dad died, and
Yeah?
I'm taking his cats.
Rest in peace,
I
bro.
already
Yeah.
had 2.
He had 2. He had 3 actually.
Can we address something? We addressed it on 2 Drink Minimum, and it comes out tomorrow, so people will see the full episode.
Yeah.
I delayed it by a week
Yeah.
out of respect to you. Poseidon, have you weren't at the funeral?
No, but Sam called me.
I
after.
have. I want.
Sam called you?
Yeah.
Did
I want-
Sam inform you of Poseidon's dress code?
Yeah.
I want you to tell the full story, and then I have something at the end that I think is the only part that I was like, he's a psycho.
Poseidon's hilarious, dude.
So what happened?
So first of all, Poseidon has this thing which I love and hate at the same time. Poseidon thinks that everything needs to be personal and needs to have an invite. So he's like, "What are you doing after this?" I go, "I'm going home to get dressed. I'm going to the funeral." And he's looking at me, he's like, "The funeral, eh?" I'm like, "Are you coming?" He's like, "I can't. I wasn't invited." And then
Nobody
was
was invited.
Yeah, I go, "Yeah, it's a funeral. No one's gonna invite you." He's like, "No, you have to be invited." I go, "Who's gonna invite you? The people grieving are gonna go out and invite everyone?" And then this is what he says. He goes, "No. The people at the funeral home, they're gonna invite everyone." I go, so I don't understand. You give all your contacts to the people at the funeral home, and they have to sift and imagine who you're still friends with to invite. I go, what are you saying? How does this work in your head? He's like, how does it work? That you get invited to a funeral? I go, no, you don't get invited. If you find out that someone you're close to is dying, or
You just show up.
You just show up to pay your respects. That's what it is. And Poseidon's like, I think I gotta get invited. I wasn't invited. So, anyways, I'm losing my
I just
mind.
didn't want to go. I'm bad at
There you
funerals.
go. No, there you go. And that's why I get that. That's normal.
And then I tell him, because he goes, bro, what if I laugh? I'm not good at funerals. And I go, that's not a problem. I've laughed at
I
funerals.
know for nothing, bro. Everybody laughed. My
Everyone
whole
laughed.
fucking
Yeah,
thing.
dude,
It
this guy
great.
was
No, no,
fucking.
I meant
this guy was
laughing.
doing material up there.
No, no, I meant
The act outs and
laughing,
accents and
laughing at
shit.
the wrong moments.
Anyways, there are no right or wrong moments. So he's like, the question. You saw how he was dressed like a gay sailor with shorts
Yeah,
on,
it was crazy.
sailor shirt shorts. He
Oh,
looks
not
at me.
even a blazer.
No.
I thought it was a blazer with
No,
shorts.
no. T-shirts.
T-shirt. Gold chains out.
Oh my god.
Sunglasses on.
Sunglasses on. Sunglasses on, bro.
I was like,
And then, okay.
This is the best. He goes like this. He looks at me with a straight face. He goes, I'm okay like this, right?
And then
When
so,
he asked me, look, you understand that he asked me now and then when he asked me, bro, inside of me, I was like, this may be the worst or the greatest day of my life. And I was like, what do you think? He's like, I don't know, I think so. And then I was like, you're good, bro. It doesn't fucking matter. At the end of the day, you can't resurrect a guy. Just come. I thought he was going to put pants on.
But then I tell you guys, I go, it's a good thing it's a Jewish funeral. It's quick. It's an hour in and out. And then you go, yeah, if it was a Greek funeral, we would have been here for 3 days. And then he looks at all of us. He goes, yeah, if it was a Greek funeral, they wouldn't have let me in like this.
That's crazy. Like these filthy Jews let me in.
He showed up like that to test.
Yo, self-respect.
I would have respected them if they kicked me out.
This isn't a respectful funeral, bro. It's a bunch of Jews. So he goes in. And
No,
then
first
he's
of
like
all, I meant it in the sense that Greeks are too, like they're hard asses.
I walk in and they have the little things to read for the Jewish prayers and stuff. So
Wait, you're skipping the part where outside I was having the conversation with a guy.
Bro, you
Which
understand.
guy were you talking to?
The funeral people, bro. I have to ask him. They go, what are you here for? Because you're at a funeral parlor wearing shorts and a white shirt. What the fuck? And Poseidon's like, yeah, bro, the Jew funeral, bro.
Okay, I didn't say that. Go fuck yourself.
And he goes, 12:30. He's like, that one.
I didn't say it like that.
You
Go
said
fuck
that
yourself.
one.
No, because he goes, you asked, are you here for Shapiro? And I paused.
Bro, like he's lying. He just said like this. Yeah, that one. And the guy's like, okay. He's like, maybe, I don't know. So when I showed up, I'm wearing all black. I'm walking towards him, bro, and I just see him smoking, like right in front. He's right in front of the doors, bro. Smoking, shorts on, white shirt. Like, okay, let's do this. Like we're going in to murder someone at the funeral. So we get in, and Poseidon he puffs his chest out. It's Poseidon, right? He puffs his chest out. We walk in, chains. You can hear them shaking. His watch, his gold watch. Bro, everyone's head is looking at him because of the lines, the sailor lines. It's two things: either the worst disguise for a hitman, or a severely retarded 35-year-old. So he comes in, he's looking around, and he's like, "Bro, I gotta put on a little Jew hat." And I'm like, yeah, of course. He's like, how do you put this on? And I'm like, on your fucking head. So Poseidon's trying to put it on while he's holding the pamphlet and it's falling. I can't put mine on because I have the button, so I can't anyway. So we walk in, bro. Poseidon's trying his best while we're walking and it's falling. He's like, you think people are noticing that it's falling? Bro, hilarious. He's like a big kid. Then we get into the pews. I sit. Poseidon stand next to me. I don't want to stand too long because I'm a big guy. I don't want to draw attention. I sit, but what I do is because there was just one lady in the whole pew.
And she didn't move over enough.
She didn't move over enough. Now, I could have moved her over enough, but I figured I must just set the edge so Poseidon can't sit next to me. So we don't look associated because it looks too far off. So now he doesn't want to disturb anyone. So he's just standing up.
In the corner.
So these guys are giving their eulogies. Poseidon standing up, white shirt, gold sunglasses, hat falling off like this, shorts on, bro. Just a giant retarded person at the end of the funeral. And he's talking. At one point after, I saw you made eye contact. He shook his head. I shook my head. Yeah. And then the whole time I'm thinking, did he notice Poseidon?
I didn't.
Because there's no way he would have kept a straight face. He would have been like, what the fuck is that?
He would have done crowd work, bro.
So finally, there was one point that happened. I just felt bad for Poseidon. I go, no, this is too much because people are turning their heads. I go, this is too much. So I move the lady. He comes, he sits next to me, bro. The funniest thing, just Poseidon leaning over, he's like, that was sweet. Someone saying, bro, that was good. And then someone says something, bro, that's a good line. She's fucking smart, bro. Like it's just he had lines about everything. He thought it was a movie. He's just watching a movie.
I'm really nervous at funerals.
And I got it. The fact that you guys saw it, I got to say it. I got to put it on record on the podcast. My sister blew my mind. Couldn't believe it.
Amazing girl, smart girl.
Incredible.
She was
Crazy.
adorable.
Yeah.
Made me sad though. Obviously, it's sad.
Of course.
And then what's crazy is that I was seeing Pantelis' face, and seeing Pantelis' face made me want to laugh. But
I have a goofy face.
And then like at some point I'd mask my laughs with like whenever you'd crack a joke.
Bro, what do you mean crack a joke? This is not I'm telling you this for real.
Yeah.
When I sat down, I could not live in the space of I'm at a funeral. I know the person. I like the person that's there. And then his son is there, who's one of my fucking bestest friends. And then I have Poseidon dressed in shorts. So I started laughing loud, but people thought, because I was doing this, and the lady's looking like, fuck, he's so emotional. But I was trying, I was like this.
And then
I couldn't hold it in, but it was too much. It's too much. It's out of this kid the hat. He's trying to put the hat on. He's wearing shorts. So it's crazy. And the scenario was insane.
And then at some point I sat down and like, because to me the scenario was hilarious as well. The fact that I showed up like that, and like I started chuckling, and the hat fell off my head.
Yeah, while he's chuckling,
and I couldn't catch it, and then it fell on the floor. But I'm like, fuck it, it's gone. Somebody picked it up and handed it to me. I'm like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, you gotta pick it up and kiss it.
it's a respect.
Put it back on your head.
Oh, you're supposed to kiss it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They definitely kissed it when they saw you drop it. They saw you dressed like a sailor. They're like, he doesn't know.
He was out there sucking dicks by the port, and they forced his way to a funeral.
Anyways, all this to say, I never know how to act at funerals.
Well, let me tell you, not like that. That's the first.
I feel like you knew that. I feel like that was.
No, I knew it, but he also ambushed me a little bit of like, bro, just come, bro, because I didn't want to go. So I felt ambushed.
Because your boy.
read your bullshit. If you don't want to go, just say you don't want to
Yeah,
go.
but I'm like, it's your
You can't
boy.
be like, I'm not invited.
Yeah, if it's your boy, you're gonna go to the fucking funeral.
Yeah.
He's gonna show up to a wedding he's not invited to now. Like, what, bro? I thought everyone could just come to these.
This is the one event you have to be invited to. He's like, I don't know, bro. Weddings, funerals, who knows the difference?
Like last time, and because last time I went to a funeral was my grandmother's, and my dad's side of the family all hate me, so I felt uncomfortable there. And then
I like how it's like my dad's side of the family, like no one else in society hates him.
and then before that funeral was one of my aunt's funerals on my mom's side, but they all like me, and
I like
Dude,
how
that wasn't the side of the family he was jerking off in the basement and he started blasting the porn.
Oh yeah, you remember?
it was actually it was.
That's why they like him. He's charismatic. He's a go-getter.
So-
you know,
so-
as a child once, he masturbated in front of the whole family.
so then what happened was, like, I was just chilling, going about my day, and I was wearing like a tracksuit, and that day I decided not to wear. I even decided not to wear like a shirt under. I wore like a tank top or like no shirt. I don't remember exactly, but my
So he
chest
shows
was
up,
out.
chest out,
No, no,
chains,
but wait,
to a fucking
hold
funeral.
on.
Bro.
I didn't know my aunt's funeral was happening, and my mother called me. And she's like, "Come to the funeral," and I'm like, "No, I'm not. Like, I'm not dressed appropriately." And she's like, "Just come, just fucking come." I'm like, "I'm not. I can't. I don't have time to go home and change. Like, I can't." And she's like, "Just fucking
He
come."
shows up dressed like a Ukrainian mob boss.
So I showed up like that, and then the entire family started giving me dirty looks. Even people I've never met in my life before just started giving me the dirtiest looks.
It looks like he came from a fucking workout class.
So I'm like, fuck me, right? And then like everyone's giving me dirty looks, and eventually one of the sister of my aunt, my other aunt, she starts crying. But the way she started crying was really funny to me, and her face was really funny to me. So I just started laughing out loud in the middle of funeral while everyone's crying.
Can
So
we
then
all
I had
put
to-
this
I had
into
to run
perspective?
away.
Poseidon, can we all put this into perspective? Yeah. He's at a funeral. Someone is dead. They're looking at him. He's like, fuck me, bro. I'm having the worst day ever. No one knows what kind of shit day I'm
My
having.
outfit's shit, man.
Bro, it's lunatic stuff.
Yeah.
What, bro? Hey, all this
All this to say, I'm not good at funerals.
we need a family lawyer for Guido Grasso.
And if you want a 15-month-old German Shepherd, let us know.
Let us know. We can help you get
Eros
one.
and Company. Get some sex toys.
Eros and Company, use the promo code Pantelis for 15% off. And this Friday night, The Secret Show is back at the Third Floor Comedy Club.
I'm excited.
Good surprise guests all weekend long. Well, I can't tell you it's a surprise, but it's gonna be fun.
I said, ooh.
Oh, I thought you
I was
said who.
trying to hype
It did
up.
sound like who?
It did sound like who. Don't fuck with me,
What are you, a fucking owl?
Hey, I'm Matthew.
dude. That's amazing that the guy at the drive-thru gave his name.
I mean,
Lou.
it's very Starbucks. Hey,
Can
I'm
you do
Lou. I'll take your order today.
Shut the fuck up, Lou.
You'll never get that at Tim Hortons.
No, Tim Hortons, you get.
Yeah.
What do you want?
What do you want? What do you want?
No, now it's hello.
Why'd you have to make it racist?
Yeah, why you gotta do shit like
What the
that?
fuck is wrong with you, bro?
What do you mean,
Why
what
don't
the
you
fuck
tell
is
the
wrong with
fans you don't care
You're
about them
lucky
again?
we're
Fuck you.
You're lucky we're not in the shitty province of British Columbia because you would have been arrested. You would have been arrested by now. Did you see that people are getting in trouble online for? There was a woman who got in trouble because she filmed a bunch of Indian men shitting on her beach
What?
in
Oh
Ontario.
yeah, Ontario. I saw
They were
that.
shitting on the beach and burying it in the sand. And then she was like, guys, this is unacceptable behavior. And then they complained that she made a TikTok about it. So the police went to her house and she taped the police telling her, you can't do that. And she's like, so hold on, you're mad at me for criticizing them shitting on the beach. Shouldn't you be mad at them for shitting on the beach? It's like, but you're making them feel uncomfortable because you're talking shit about
Isn't there a
them.
law against
that's
public
crazy.
defecation?
Public defecation. I don't. So, yeah. Canada's a literal shithole.
Yeah.
I saw the guy shitting at the gas station.
That was so right after the beach thing, people started sharing. They're like, no, it's not just the beach. People are shitting everywhere in Toronto. So they're showing Brampton. Some people brought at a gas station. He's pumping his gas with one hand, and he's like, I gotta take a shit. Fuck it. Drops his pants next to his car, starts shitting.
That's crazy.
I did that with piss once and I felt bad.
When you pissed on some guy shitting.
No.
Pissed
like
while you were pumping gas?
Yeah, I really had to pee.
But where'd you piss?
Just like where my car was.
I mean, if it makes you all feel better, one time I was really
But also,
high.
you know that you can flip the thing and the gas will pump itself and you can let go.
Okay, that's not true. I've tried. I don't know how to do that.
No, they got
I'll
rid
te-
of it
I'll
in
teach you
Quebec. They got rid of those things in Quebec because people are fucking animals here.
Okay.
That's the fucking truth, okay? As soon as you go, listen to me. As soon as you go out of fucking province, you can put the clip in the pump and it'll pump until it's full.
You could,
okay?
you could use your
I
phone.
thought
But
I was
here-
mentally handicapped.
No,
all these years I've been driving. I'm like, how
No.
come I don't know how to make it automatic?
No, it's because people are fucking animals here, and the gas stations are tired of people fucking doing fucked up shit at the pumps.
What do you do if
so
there's
they
a
got,
clip?
I don't know. It would spill, and they don't want to pay for the amount that's spilled. And now you can't even fucking you can't even go and fill up and then go pay inside. Now you can't even do that anymore. You gotta fucking prepay an amount.
Because they're scared that you still gas.
So you gotta do fucking mental math over here and wondering how many liters is my fucking tank, and you gotta do 40 liters times $1.70.
Well, what I do is I just
cents.
put a limit. Like I'll say $100 limit, and if it pumps up and it's full, it's at 90 or 80. It just gives you back the rest of the money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just tap your credit card. It's good.
Yeah.
It does it for you.
Oh, it gives the money back.
So you hold on. You think that if you set a limit of $100, but your thing could only fit $80, they're like, too bad, we're keeping the extra 20.
No, I thought it was a whole ordeal. Like,
No.
it's
It's
just pre-authorized.
So what it does is when you put in, it pre-authorizes. Okay, it pre-authorizes. It says we're allowed to take maximum 100. If you only use 95, the second it gives you the receipt, it sends a signal back. The $7 they don't take it. They only take the 93 or whatever.
Oh,
It's
for real?
instant. It's instant. It happens within the first 2 minutes.
I don't know this.
He's like, I thought they're running a scam on me, bro. Thought I have to sit there, calculate in my fucking head. Who even knows what a liter is?
Bro, I've been doing 40 liters times fucking
Oh, stop.
$1.60.
So that's why every time the price fluctuates, he's like, fuck, bro. Now my whole equation's out the window, bro. Oh, no, he comes out there with an abacus. Oh my God, bro. You're that guy at the gas pump. He's got papers. He's writing shit on the wall. They're like, you heard of a beautiful mind? That's not that.
His ass crack is out the whole time.
So you're just mad all day for no reason.
That's why he's mad. Every time he has to pump gas, like pretend you go pump gas. What, 47 minutes? Stop, bro. I gotta calculate shit. It's annoying. What do you have to calculate? The liters, bro. Times. There's the new carbon tax. You gotta take that into consideration.
Oh, you know what? Okay, something happened to me that I don't think Poseidon would have stood for.
Oh,
I went to the Couche-Tard at one point,
the Circle K.
and I buy my shit, and the guy goes, "Sorry, bro, I got no change,"
Murder.
Yeah, that doesn't work with me.
Murder.
and it was like 60 cents.
Okay, the line, it's not big. However, the principle is what would have got me.
Of course,
What was the amount? Sorry?
it was about 60 cents that he owed me, and he goes, "I don't have change. I'm sorry, bro." But then I went last week, and I went to buy something, and it was like $2. And I gave him $1. And I went, "Remember when you didn't have change?" And I just walked away, and he went, "All right."
That's so funny.
He just took it.
That's
'Cause what's
so
he gonna
funny.
do, bro?
I like that. I like the way you reacted.
This is
You made
some,
40 cents, bro.
Yeah. Don't forget, bro.
this is some crazy Jew.
Yeah, because the money was
Revenge
the same.
plot.
You definitely charged him interest like your people would.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jew
So,
revenge
yeah.
plot.
Jewish Tony Soprano, bro. Just go to Couche-Tard, saving 40 cents here.
Oh, here's $1.
Yeah. Sammy Bean's in prison for more than that, huh? I saw Sammy Beans at a funeral.
Bro, Sammy Beans. And
He has
okay,
the best voice.
also low key, you saw Sammy Beans and the other guy Dimitri.
Yeah.
It's bro, they're like mini versions of you and Poseidon. You
way.
two are just like the taller versions of them. Dimitri's like you, and Sammy Beans is like Poseidon.
Yeah, Sammy Beans reminds me of young Poseidon
they're,
for sure.
bro, them together, it would
But
be the
the
end of the
voice,
world.
if we had Sammy Beans and Claudio Capri in the same room because of the voice, like, hey guys, what? It would be insane.
But you should have seen him at the pub last night. He stunk because he hasn't he showered once in prison.
But now he's out of prison, so
He's out of
why are you
prison.
living the prison lifestyle? Just go shower. No one's gonna rape you. at home.
No. He literally got out of prison. He called me. He goes, "My phone's at 1%. I have no money. This guy is driving me to Radisson Metro. Can I come to you?" I go, "Come to me. You're sleeping over." And then our other friend came out,
Does he have a house?
and well, he can't go back to his place now.
Why?
Because of all of the issues that happened and the reason he's in prison.
Oh.
I don't want to get into it now. He's in court. At
he's
the end
homeless.
of the day, it's gonna be fine.
lives
Nothing's
with
gonna
you now?
happen to him. No, he was gonna come stay with us. Borges was very sad that he didn't.
I woke up this morning. I was excited to go see him.
So hold on, you were excited
Yeah.
to go to a home of a grieving Jewish man, 4 cats, and a
Sammy
convicted
Beans,
felon.
Yeah. That would have been great.
What happened in your childhood?
And then his other boy came, And his other boy was like, he could stay at my place. And then I was like, I guess.
That's better.
Just, yeah.
First of all, I need him awake. He's got to be making clips. He can't be distracted by criminals.
No, and Sammy Beans would distract the fuck out of him.
Yeah, he'd be
And
doing-
he would know, you would eat it up, bro. He has such great ideas. It's so much fun, bro. It's so much fun.
Yeah, I need that in my life.
Once
right
he
now.
starts going, I know you would eat it up,
It'll
bro.
be so fun. It'd be the best month of my life.
Was he dunked in a tub of cocaine from the hill?
He just has good ideas. He's like, people love snowboarding. People also love cats. Snowboarding cats. Listen, before you judge. Before you judge.
He just like, he knows about things. You know what I mean? Like, he made like hundreds of thousands of dollars in crypto, but
Where'd it go?
lost it all.
No, you make me feel bad. No,
He
stop.
exploded a hard drive. He had a Chinese guy fix his computer, steal all the Bitcoin off of it. Bro, like so many different. He had a phone explode, lost all the passwords for the backups of the. Bro, he lost hundreds of thousands of dollars in cryptocurrency.
This may be a cartoon character come to life.
There was one day where him and another guy were bussing at Stogie's, making maybe like $18 an hour. It was like a day shift or whatever. You know what I mean? Like total with your tips and everything. And they made like 25 grand
In how long?
over 2
6
hours,
hours,
3
yeah.
hours.
Oh.
Yeah. It was just like a crazy, there was like an announcement coming that they knew about. So they invested before.
Oh, you're talking about crypto.
Yeah, and it went up like crazy. It was a chain link. They made all kinds of money on chain link. And then they're both like sweeping and they're like, what are we doing? And then these fucking
They just
Bro,
left.
invite
blew up
him
their
over, bro.
passwords.
Let's just get rich. Let's just get rich
But
with Sammy
no,
Beans.
you don't understand. He's cursed.
Yeah.
Greeks that are cursed, it sticks to them.
Yeah, it sticks to them. You can't. You got to stay away.
Is it like a
No,
gypsy
it
thing?
would be nice, but
No,
we
no,
can't
but
bring
you
him into
can't bring him
business.
into
Exactly,
the
yeah.
business. They're gonna curse everything.
How the gypsy curse?
Normally it's a gypsy curse or it's an enemy of the family,
Yeah.
and it's an enemy of your family who puts a curse on your family, and then it stays.
No, and his,
bro,
bro, he
it's
makes a
hard.
lot of enemies.
Okay.
Yeah.
These are probably-
I had that. I'm the one who broke it in my family.
You know what's
I broke the
crazy?
chain of bad luck. Yeah.
You know
Well,
what's
it's not 40 years
you know-
ago. You never know, you know?
You know
Well,
what-
you never know him, no, but so far it looks good.
So far,
You know
good.
what's
Yeah.
crazy? Because Sammy Beans, he just seems like a goofy, happy-go-lucky. Like,
He is.
he probably had a generational curse that it didn't stick to any of his ancestors. Like 100 years ago, one of his family members got cursed, and it just skipped people because like
No,
it just
no,
didn't
no,
stick
no.
to them, and then it finally landed on.
No. He tells me there's all these stories and everything, and he really is. I do have to say, Sammy Beans is one of the happiest, like happy-go-lucky people that really does cheer people up.
Yeah.
But if you're in
I like him.
if you're in a bad mood around him, you hate him.
Yes.
So
Really?
he's had the world
His happiness
just
is
push him
annoying.
down. Like the world has just shat on him and pushed him down and made him think that he can't be himself. But he's
I'm gonna go
fucking
on
the
record
best.
and saying
Oh, that's
he
sad,
should be
man.
himself.
Yep.
You know what he needs? He needs a good girlfriend.
Yes, yes,
That can help him out.
100%.
You got to get yourself a babe,
Yes.
a badass babe, if you can, Poseidon. That's what you need.
Yes, 100%.
Or a good lawyer.
Yeah, I got one. You met Lucy finally.
I met Lucy finally. Yeah,
Very nice.
She was sad to meet me. She was.
Yeah, it was almost like there was a dead guy around or something.
I was like, hey, smile a bit. What do you act like someone fucking died for?
So funny to go to a funeral. You see a girlfriend. You should smile more. It's so funny. What's this bitch's problem?
Yeah, I was like, what is this bitch's problem, bro? What, I don't see what he sees in her. She's just depressing. She's sad all the time. Yeah, that's good. I'm very happy. You and the lady, things are going well.
So we have Sammy Beans on the intellectual.
Yes,
Oh,
100%.
100%.
Oh, next episode, I'm gonna message him.
Sick.
Gonna come on with Adam.
You message him, he'll be so fucking happy. You have no idea.
Yeah.
If I message him,
He
it's
looks
one
up to you.
thing.
Does he for real?
Yeah.
That's I'm very
You're
sorry.
taller
To,
than him.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
I've been yesterday. I took my nephew like around. And I was at the mall, and some guy was giving me looks. I was like, motherfucker. But then I was trying to be civil. I was on the phone, and he came up to me. He's like, "Let me ask you a question." I said, "Yeah." He's like, "You a comedian?" And then I said, "I am a comedian." He's like, "I fucking knew it. I watched your podcast." And I was like, it was exciting.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
He was taller than me. Cool dude.
Yo, by the way,
What a way to approach that.
I went to the
Because you don't know, because I have a face that could be anyone.
That's
I have this
fair.
weird fucking goofy face. So you're like, it's either the guy that I watch or another handicapped
One of the bouncers at the bar, one of the redhead guy. He listens to you. Had no idea until like because he
heard my
listens on
voice.
Spotify. And then he like connected it one day and realized he was like, "Oh my god, bro, what the fuck?"
Yeah, that happens to a lot of people. Yeah,
They just listen. They don't know what you look like.
They don't know what I look like. There's people in French. This is the best. If the French podcast blew up, there's people in French who don't know I do stand up, and they'll see me at the club and they'll be like, "I didn't even know you did stand up."
Yeah, that's crazy.
You ever get that you should do stand up? You're funny.
Before I started stand up, yeah. Now it's like, can you
No.
please stop? Can you please stop doing stand-up?
You got any
Yeah.
shows in Rimouski coming up? I gotta go there for a court date.
For real?
Yeah,
Rimouski Court? What did you do in Rimouski?
I crossed on a double line
So why have to go to Rimouski?
because that's where I got the ticket.
Oh, shit.
Hold on, did you cross on a double line?
Yeah, but it was bullshit. It was a trap.
Well,
it was like 5 seconds of dotted and then right back to double with 2 cops waiting right there.
No, but also he was going to a funeral and he could have told them and he didn't want to tell them.
I'll bring the death certificate. Actually, it wasn't the funeral. I remembered after. It was just to go like.
You can't go to a court and be like, I was going to a funeral. But in the moment with the cop, you go, I'm going to a funeral. My grandma just died. They're going to give you a break.
You never know on the cop.
My friend.
Sure, but
I got
most
a
likely.
break when I went in, where was it, February, Poseidon, when I had the shows up north, in Valdor, whatever. It was one of those situations where it just switches the speed limit, like,
Yeah.
and then it comes back, and it went down to like 40, but I was still on the 80 or something, or 100, whatever the fuck I was doing. So it was like tow your car away speed difference. And the guy stops me, he looks at me, he's like, fuck. And he's telling me in French, he's like, you doing shows? And I go, yeah, I had it. He's like, you didn't see the sign? And I go, I'm honest with you, I didn't, or else I'm not retarded. I would have. And then he's like, just fucking get out of here. He goes, because I would have to tow your car. Just get the fuck out of here. And I was like, sweet, my show's amazing.
I'm very bad with cops. I'm very bad with cops.
Yeah.
They pull
Bro,
up
this
next-
guy, the cops called and I'm going to a pizza restaurant. He's retarded.
Oh no, A&W.
No, and the pizza
What?
restaurant. Well, the guy
No,
was going to call the
threatened.
cops
Yeah,
on you.
he was about to call the cops, but A&W they actually got on the phone with the police.
He's
What?
literally like, he cannot deal with confrontation and get out of it. Like, it's crazy.
What do you mean?
Well, what did you
I had
do?
coupons for a free teen burger and they wouldn't give it to me, so I argued for an hour and a half.
Hold on, you argued for a free teen burger at an A&W to the point where they had to call the cops on you?
Well,
This is
because it
amazing.
closed, but they wouldn't give it to me, and I'm like, call the fucking number on the coupon, like it's it's legit. They just wouldn't do it. So then they called security, and the security guards are trying to kick me out. I'm like, don't touch me. You're not allowed to touch me.
Oh my
Fuck
God,
off.
that's crackhead behavior.
No, he's really like, and he looks like a crackhead.
Yeah.
No, this was bad. Yeah, I was so mad though, because the guys were just trying to like play it cool with me. It's like, fuck you, give me my free teen burger. You could just do it. It's like, no, we can't put shit in. I'm
All
like,
they heard was, give me my free teen. And they're like,
But I'm like, I worked at A&W. I'll tell you what to punch in, you fucking idiot. Like I'm just telling them, like it's okay, it's all good. Take the coupon. It's a real coupon. They just wouldn't give it to me.
But for me, the one, we have a pizza place in our building, okay? And I've been eating the pizza for weeks at this point. I haven't gone in a long time
it's
now.
kind of your fault because you
No,
know,
no,
yo,
wait. I want to, please. I tell him every time I get the pizza, bro, lunch special, such a good deal. $8, pizza and a drink, bro. It's incredible. Lunch special. Go down, tell them the lunch special. He walks in, he goes, hey, can I have a lunch special? Guy goes, bro, we haven't done that in 7 years.
I got so mad. I got so mad. I'm like, it's on the window.
It's literally on the window.
He's like, nah, they're gonna take that down. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about right now? Bro? The guy, he just decided to pick a fight with me, bro. So I'm just,
and it was
it's on the window. It's on the window. And he has the balls to tell you haven't done it in 7 years. No joke. In your shoes, Poseidon would have strangled him. He would have pulled him over the counter. And he would have been like, look at the fucking sign.
But it turns out that this guy has got into actual physical real fights in the pizza place multiple times.
Because of the lunch special.
Just many
These are all
reasons.
lunch special related crimes.
Many
he had
reasons.
coke and energy. Like he might have been just on coke and energy.
And he seems gay. He seems just this gay Pakistani who's just angry.
Gay Pakistani.
He's angry.
That's not a good. If you're
He's
gay,
just mad, bro.
That's one of the worst things to be. Is Pakistan. They don't
Because
like that stuff.
there's another guy. He's like, I think he's Moroccan.
straight.
Really great guy. Makes the pizza well. You can't go if he's not there. And it was I didn't know there were other guys because every time I went, it was this guy. And the one time Boris goes, it's the fucking gay Pakistani who fucking hates
I
him.
was like, I'll call the police. I'm like, how do I keep getting in the scenario?
Why do gay Pakistanis hate you?
No, I don't know. Everyone hates me. I'm just bad at like interacting with people. Like really not because the A&W after they called the cops and I got kicked out. I went to a different A&W. That was
And they
24
call the
hours.
cops just on principle.
No, but they wouldn't give me the free burger too.
Did anyone tell you why?
Because the coupon is like hard. It's like they don't get trained in it because you can't scan it.
They just don't want to do it. It's like the
No, I
McDonald's
get
ice
that.
cream. It's like the McDonald's ice cream machine.
But it's like they're so scared. No one's gonna come for your fucking job. Like just give me the teen burger. Take the coupon.
It kind of happened to me. I had a bond from when I was like 1 year old that I never cashed in. And it was like $300 to buy the bond at the time. And it maybe was worth like just under $500 when I was cashing it in. And I get to the bank and I give it to the guy and he goes, this is for $300, right? He doesn't know what it is. He just gets a piece of paper that he's never seen before and he goes, all right, I'll give you $300 for this. And I'm like, no, there's interest on it. Like, I get the interest. But I could have just made a fake paper, given it to him. He would have given me $300 cash. I could have walked out right then. Anyways, the guy had no idea what the fuck it is or he had to call head office. I was in the bank for an hour. It was crazy.
Yeah, but bro, you're in the bank for less for a bond than I was with a fucking free Teen Burger coupon.
How long were you there
Bro,
for?
a total journey, like 3 hours. Like, total journey. And then the metro shut down on my way back too, and my phone died. And my girlfriend was expecting me. I'm like, I'm gonna get burgers. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Bro, I show up mad 4
Dead
hours
phone?
later. Dead phone. I called her from someone else's phone. I'm like, I'll be home soon. And she's like, thinks it's an emergency. She's like, oh, okay. I show up. She's like, what happened? I'm like, they wouldn't take my coupon.
And then she's like, yeah, we're breaking up. I always have bank problems. Like, I always deal with idiots at the bank. And then I got lucky because for years, one of my friends would work at the bank, and he listens to the podcast on the Patreon. He knows all this stuff. So he's probably listening now. And he got promoted, and he's in charge of like the small business. So he's in charge of my shit now.
Okay.
So now I don't have to deal with all that bullshit. If there's a dumb problem, I literally, he's like, just text me. And I text him, I go, my card's not working. He's like, I'll handle it. And then 2 seconds later, like, just try again. And then it works. Nice. So now I'm lucky. I have, but he knows because he's been there for so many years. He's like, yeah, that's the problem. Is a lot of people are just dumb. Yeah. So a small thing like this, it takes weeks to resolve. Like, I don't know. They freak out. You need people with common sense to be like, yeah, okay, just shut up, stupid. Let me handle this. You need people like that. It used to be that those were the only people that had those jobs, and then it shifted. They all started doing other stuff, and there's like 3 of them working at every establishment, and then the rest are all the Matrix zombies. So you have to sit there dealing with morons who don't understand.
You know what's happening now, bro? Like, people are getting their younger siblings to like position themselves to get jobs at banks because like, let's say like you're a scammer, right? You're a credit card frauder. These people who scam, bro, all they learn about is how to scam, what to do, where to get credit cards, how to get information. Once you have the information, bro, I was with a credit card scammer once, and he was showing me like how he would go get their fucking info after. He'd get the credit card number, but then he'd need more info to do the orders or whatever. Crazy. This is all they do. Then they get their younger siblings to get a job at a bank because they know how to scam every aspect, and now their sibling has access to information. So now there's all kinds of banks that are scamming their customers because there's people that are like not trying to get a job because it's a good job. They're trying to get jobs to scam people.
No way.
Yeah, my nephew told me yesterday that apparently every social security number in the States was recently...
Every single one was hacked.
He was serious.
And it was 3.4 billion or some shit like that or whatever. It was a crazy number, and it was because it was like every single person's social security number, like every time it was used or whatever. Oof. Insane.
GG.
Yeah, everyone like I saw a video and they were like, you have to check all of your information every day.
Is this the end? Have we reached like peak?
No, it's just things are just about.
I think
to
it
like,
get worse.
Things. No, there's no way that we don't get to the point where everything is controlled.
That's
what's going to happen.
That's what they're saying.
It's going to be like central bank digital currency.
It's going to get worse.
It's going to be horrible, but I think that we'll find a way to be okay. At least us. Our kids, whatever, at least they'll grow up in that world, and that's all they know.
I think our kids will be fine.
No. I think we're going to get to the point where we're going to have to move to the last free places available. Whether it's going to be a free state, whether it's going to be a Romania, whether it's going to be a Costa Rica, we're going to have to do the plunge at some point. The way it's going.
We're going to have to leave Canada, but that's
everyone.
Sure.
That's everyone that wants to have a life is going to have to leave Canada. The way it looks, unless Quebec separates and they don't become communists, then maybe Quebec will be the haven, but
Quebec
I doubt
is pretty communist.
That's why it'll be tough to separate and be a good country.
It's so corrupt, bro. You just see every Quebec politician looks like such a slime bag.
Yeah.
It's so corrupt. Everything's just...
Nothing works.
Yeah.
But they take all this money in taxes. They just don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
So I have a theory. It looks like what happened. So politicians used to be respected. And sometimes it was prominent people, lawyers. And it took a certain level of education, and you understood politics and you would get into it. And then what ended up happening is the people who saw how it worked and wanted to make a change, and they thought they couldn't because it was all corrupt, they're like, fuck that, I'm going to take care of my own life. I'm going to make a private business. I'm going to do my own stuff. Yeah. So they got out of politics. They weren't doing it anymore. So then through the last 20 years, all these people that were incompetent, couldn't really do anything, didn't really have respect in society, were forcing respect by becoming politicians. I'm not going to name names, but even here, we have local politicians that had nothing to do with politics. They were just obsessed with bicycles. And they took over. So we have these people.
Also, I just got to say, on 2DM when we came, I had written down on the notes that Montreal was named the best biking city in the world. And I was so excited to tell you, and you brought it up instantly. Like, I didn't even have to bring it up. You were already,
so
like,
excited.
your algorithm knew you needed to see that one.
I was very angry.
I gotta say,
So-
as a biker, I do love the bike path.
Go for, I'll kill you. So we have all these people that were incompetent, and now we've all, because everyone else doesn't want to do that shit.
But
It's a shit jobs.
real politics are done.
But that's the thing.
If somebody
There's
goes
shit
out,
jobs you don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
No,
So
no,
what
no,
happens
but if
is
somebody goes out
we
on
trust,
stage-
we trust. It's just like a doctor. I trust that he knows what he's doing, even though most of them, same thing. They regurgitate nonsense.
More and more,
So-
especially.
Yeah. So now I trust these politicians. They know what they're doing. They're doing the job. I'm going to focus on creating business. I'm going to focus on creating art, whatever I'm doing, and whatever the people that are in the chat they're doing. They're doing stuff that's going to move society forward. You turn around a year later and you realize those idiots, all they're doing is jerking each other off, collecting pay, not knowing what the fuck. So everything's collapsing. The people that you led in charge to steer the ship don't know how to drive. So it is our fault as society, but at the same time, no one wants to do it. I don't want to get into politics. You don't want to get into politics. It's a shit show.
But it's not even just that. Nobody wants to listen to someone talk about actually changing politics and doing a good. People like whatever. Someone goes out and starts talking about the things they want to change. That's not what they want to hear. They want a politician to go out and say some shit that makes people cheer, and that's all they're doing. That's all it is now.
But also, if you do good, eventually they're just gonna kill you or stop you from getting elected or whatever.
That's
it is.
not necessarily true.
I mean,
But they're just gonna stop you from getting elected then.
yeah, they
Not
try that with
necessarily.
different politicians.
Not
like-
necessarily. You have to, because it really is a thing in the world. If you're somebody who screws people over, whether it's the right thing to do or not, people will get upset. There has to be some sort of balance that you know how to navigate without like letting bad people get away with shit. It's like such a rare situation to have the perfect politician.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
The El Salvador guy is pretty cool.
Yeah, he put everyone in prison.
Yeah.
All the criminals.
Country's
Well, you
good.
had to. That country was being run by a street gang for years.
We fucked them all up though. Now they're building. They just got a Google headquarters.
Yeah,
Move to El Salvador. Learn Spanish.
it's too different.
Is it?
my,
though?
my issue is I can't move to a third world.
But it's becoming first world.
going second.
English or Spanish?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't even say it. I didn't think you would know that one.
Whoever moves first is gay.
I didn't think you would know it.
Yeah, everyone knows it. They did it in Greece. And It made
Really?
me laugh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and he got the Greek accent. He's like, my friend, English or Spanish?
But what country's not corrupt? Like, what country's not going to be totally controlled? That's not third world.
Totally controlled? I have no idea. Poseidon, what do you, from what you see with your TikToks, what are we looking at?
Oh no, we're fucked.
You sound like his dad, bro.
No,
Your
dude.
TikToks. What do they say? What business? What business?
No, dude, I've been I think this is we're the last ones. We're the last ones that experienced a totally free world in the late 90s, early 2000s, and I think I think for the next 100 to 150 years.
Yo, I want to say
Can I
something.
ask
Poseidon,
you
I was in another country over the weekend. I was in Canada. And no, for real. And I was at a restaurant, bro. I went to a restaurant and they were asking in the beginning, they're like, do you want to give me your phone number, your email, all that? I was like, no. Because then we'll know. She said something. She goes, if you give us your email, we'll know what you order, what you eat, and then we'll understand. And I don't want you to know what I eat. That's none of your fucking business. It's like, no. So then I sit at the table, we're seated, and this fucking manager who sat us, bro, won't stop. It looked like, you know when you follow someone around a store, like they're going to steal something? She was like that at a restaurant. Just like peeking her head out, standing, coming close, just staring. No one else, just us. Staring like I'm going to steal the seat and walk out of the fucking restaurant in a fucking mall. They don't know restaurant etiquette, these Canadians, is what I'm saying. You got to come to Quebec to know how to eat in a fucking restaurant.
Fair.
I don't like that.
All this to say, I think, for the next 150
Okay,
years, people
if
won't
we
know.
were living in a simulation, right?
Yes.
Wouldn't that be the simulation? That we're like the last generation to experience a free world and then go into...
So don't say that, because my issue
dystopian
when I
world?
got high off shrooms that time with Homer, that's what happened. Is I thought, because we're walking through TMR, I thought that this wasn't real, that I'm actually they're trying to wake me up. I'm asleep in a simulation, and none of this is real. And this is simulating the end times, like coming close to the end of the world. And they needed me to wake up
Yeah.
so I can help them in the future. So I thought none of it was real. Dude, we almost broke into someone's house because every house in Tijuana we were walking to had no one in it. Dude, we hadn't seen people. It's just by coincidence.
They're sleeping.
We're walking.
4 in the morning.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
Why are there no lights
That's
on?
what
What the
happened.
fuck?
But that's what happened. So we thought they were all empty, the houses. So I was this close to breaking into a house. Now imagine I broke in to prove that they're not real. There's nothing in there, and then you have to explain that to the cops.
Oh, God.
Would've
They're
been
not real. That's not a real person.
You're not real.
Then you'd need a family lawyer.
I would need a family lawyer. If there's a family lawyer out there that can help us, we're looking for a family lawyer for Guido Grasso. We've mentioned this many times. He's already asked me to ask the fans, see if we could find him one that'll help him out to get visitation rights for his kid. He doesn't want anything more. He doesn't want anything fancy. Visitation rights for the kid. Back to the story.
I have something.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I thought it was done, the story.
It's basically done. I freaked out, and then I took the for rent signs, the for sale signs of the houses. I put them on different houses, and I go, it doesn't matter. It doesn't.
It's all fake
It doesn't matter. It's all fake anyways. So I'm imagining those calls the next day, like, I want the bungalow. What bungalow, bro?
Okay, so I was really high the other day, and I was thinking about religion. You know, with
As one
my
word.
dad dying, there's all this religion shit going on, right? I don't believe in 95%, 90% of religious shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I am agnostic though. So I do, like, I've always felt that there is a higher power. And I feel it. Like, maybe that's crazy. And that's just how the human mind works, is that you feel like there's something bigger than you.
Yeah.
Okay. My theory, because I love the dimensions, I've talked to you about the dimensions before. Okay. Is that, like, our God, each of us, is ourself that has accessed the sixth dimension. So it is kind of all a simulation.
Listen to me, you Satanist
kind of
piece
talk.
of
Wait,
shit.
hold on. We're in the
this
third
kind of talk.
dimension,
We're in the third dimension.
and the God is the sixth.
In the sixth
What's
dimension.
fourth and fifth?
So the fourth dimension is when they look at each one of us in all of the different universes, your life, birth to death, that's the fourth dimension. So the third dimension is
So-
how you live, because you experience
So
it
the
moment
fourth
by
is
moment.
time. The fourth is time.
Yes, the fourth is time, and you can
Yes.
see it all one shot.
You think I'm going to fall for your Israeli
No,
propaganda?
no. I've had this conversation with on in bed. You remember? Yeah. Okay. Keep going. Keep going.
yeah,
Keep
this
going. I'm a
conversation
sucker
with
for
a-
this
with a
shit.
porn
So
star.
I'm thinking that
She's like, there's 4 dimensions of my asshole.
that, like, as beings, like, maybe, like, afterlife, because this is actually something that's in Judaism, is that there's layers to the afterlife. So maybe those layers, now I'm taking the 5% that I want, maybe I want to take this part from it, you know? The layers are the dimensions. That when you die, you, like, maybe, you die, your life flashes before your eyes. Access the fourth dimension the second you die, right?
Okay. What's the fifth?
Then the fifth
The
dimension,
reason I don't believe this is because I don't believe Jews go to heaven. So the rest of this doesn't.
okay, so then fifth dimension is after that moment when you witness your entire life before your eyes, you pick one moment to go back to and you change something. And then you live the rest of your life on that path after that change, okay?
But you know.
And
there's the fuckery. Everyone would have known.
If you are a fifth dimensional being, yes, you would know, but it wouldn't be because it's the fifth dimension. You're not living moment by moment. It's like you change that one thing and then you just see it pan out. It's not like you're there with free will, like telling people, I'm from the future, I'm from the past, I came back in my body. It just happens.
So the fourth is time.
Fourth is time. Fifth is time plus change.
No, now you lost me a bit.
Okay, there's a video.
'Cause
That I'll send you the
okay,
video.
Send me the video because I've been trying to figure out the fifth one.
It explains everything. And then you know
Bro,
what
why
I
did you
said?
figure out this one?
No. This one is basically the fifth dimension is going back and branching off. That's what the fifth dimension is. One branch off. The sixth dimension is all of the branches off, like multiple branches off. So then the being would be a seventh dimensional being, because a seventh dimensional being can view all of the possibilities, sixth dimension and lower.
So God is the seventh. The gods, like ancient gods, how we worshipped, is the sixth.
No.
Yes.
No. Seventh.
No,
Seventh.
No, I
I'm telling
watched. No, my
YouTube
hold on.
video's right.
You know how they say seventh
My
heaven.
propaganda is
Listen,
correct,
you know how they
sir.
say seventh heaven.
Yes.
Like it's a maximum heaven. So
No,
I think
because
God,
that's the whole thing. So
You
once
remember that
listen,
sitcom
listen,
with that
listen,
family?
listen,
No, please, you
Listen.
haven't seen the video. So
it doesn't matter.
if you watch the video, okay, you'll see that once it gets to the end of the dimensions, in physics, they have the dimensions mapped out until the 10th dimension, okay? And the whole thing is, what is the 11th dimension then? Because we can't even fathom what that would mean. That the idea of God in all of the religions would be the 11th dimensional being. That's what
11.
God. That's what God would
So
be.
there's 11
The God.
because I saw
Not
something.
necessarily 11. There's infinite.
Because here's the thing, I saw something that sparked my imagination on this because I brought this up numerous times. I was in Italy, right?
Great inspiration.
Sorry. I was waiting for Pantelis' reaction.
I don't want to hear it.
Also, I gotta say, I've been eating edibles this whole podcast, and it's a perfect time to bring this one up. I'm fucking idiot.
And
right
listen
now.
to this. Listen to this. I saw a painting.
saw?
I saw a painting. Basically, it's a painting. I don't remember the artist, but he painted basically how God was upset with the pagan gods. You know, the old Olympic
Sure.
gods.
I'm upset with all this fucking bestiality, pansexuality.
No, but exactly, right? He was upset with, the Olympic gods. The Roman gods are just Olympic gods. Anyways, the Celtic gods, the Norse gods, the Egyptian gods.
Yeah, name them all. Keep naming.
Anyways, and that God.
You tell a story like my
the
grandma.
all-powerful being, he was upset. This is the painting, and the painting shows God coming down and annihilating all of these gods. And it made me think like, oh, fuck,
That didn't help clarify anything. If anything, that just made me hate him.
Nope.
No, but you know what I mean? Because there was...
No one knows what you mean by good.
No, because
literally no one knows
Hold
what
on,
you mean.
hold on.
You described the painting and
because
we're like,
every
oh, fuck.
every dimension serves the next one, and so on and so forth. We are here to serve time and whatever. You know what I mean? So what happened was
What did you say? Hold on. Why did you say so casually? We're here to serve time. You know it,
You
bro.
know what I mean, bro?
You know what I mean, bro? I'm serving time.
Well, 'cause we're
This
doing
guy's serving people at the restaurant. I'm serving time. We all got a
No,
job.
because we're going through life, and whether you like it or not, you can't fast forward, you can't go back, you can't, you gotta just live it with the good and the bad. You know what I mean?
Mostly bad.
So what I think is
You
that
guys merging
God.
7 different inspirational speeches into one right now.
So what I think
The
God.
problem is these Jews. Oh wait, wrong speech. Wrong speech.
Wrong
So
painting.
I think
Wrong
God,
painting.
God, whether you want to call him 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th dimension being, came down and was like, oh, the 6th stopped serving the upper dimension, so he came to fucking wababap,
I mean, that's biblical, really.
I don't. So for me, I don't
1402.
I just think that the whole. I can actually respond now that you said that part, because in this idea, what you're imagining is one timeline. You're not taking into because you're a third dimensional being. You can't even fathom further dimensions, bro.
I see what you mean.
There's unlimited timelines. So the 11th dimensional being isn't looking at one timeline, fucking around and doing bestiality and getting angry. They're seeing all of the timelines.
Yeah.
Now, maybe every single timeline went evil. And they were like, the simulation's cursed.
What would be their goal? This 11th dimensional being.
Who knows?
Do they
I don't
even have
think
goals?
that's what I'm thinking is there is no goal. It is just
Random
Is.
chaos.
and we can't fully understand until we progress through the dimensions. And I have a theory because it's unanimous. In all religions, you can't kill yourself. There's no religion that says you can kill yourself.
There should be.
Also, killing yourself is a cheat code.
Maybe no. What I'm thinking is that maybe
Fucking Chris Benoit over here.
He's like stronger.
Chris Benoit, he comes, he's like, listen, kids, family, I got the cheat code.
it's if you
We'll
kill
go into
yourself.
the next dimension together.
If you look at the 4th dimension of yourself, it's less now. And then maybe it's capped out. Maybe the second you kill yourself, you can never go further than that.
Oh.
But that would be the second you die.
But in Interstellar, he was technically in the 4th.
That's a movie.
Interstellar, he went to the 4th dimension, correct.
5th. Changed.
5th, he changed it?
Yeah. With the
Oh,
books.
I guess he did. Yes, 5th dimension, 5th dimension.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I
Maybe
love
even
this.
6.
This is the kind of shit I love talking about for hours, but I don't believe it. I'll tell you why. I don't. I think my
You're
mind.
a man of God.
No, I'm not a man of God. If I was a man of God, I'd believe all this stuff. I'm a
What?
man.
But
Listen,
I'm straying from.
you're not straying for God. You don't realize it because you're a silly Jew. You're going full God without realizing
He's
it.
going full YouTuber at 2 in
Yeah,
the
you're
morning.
going full YouTube God.
Okay.
So here's my issue. I want to believe all this stuff because I love it. I love the extra dimensions. I love the spirituality of it. I love it so much. But it's also so goofy and stupid. And it seems to me like we're just a bunch of idiot monkeys who are trying their best
To make sense.
to make sense and give themselves a purpose on this flying rock that we're on.
You know, okay, I was talking to somebody the other day, and they were telling me that everything in life is luck. Everything you do, everything you get, there's luck involved in everything, and it's the biggest aspect. And I was arguing it so much because I just don't believe that. I just don't believe, because all of the things I've gotten in my life that I've done that I've been proud of or I've worked towards, and I've decided I want to do
was I
things.
even
And
breathing
maybe
into? Is that you?
No, that was Matthew.
Oh, that was me.
Okay, I was like, what the? I thought it
Jesus
was
Christ. I thought that was me,
Yeah.
though. I had to pause.
it's like maybe there are things that I did get lucky with, you know what I mean? But every single thing there was intention and there was, you're going in a direction.
You made it happen.
Well, that's it. And I just think, I don't know.
I mean, intent and luck they go hand in hand.
Just that, yeah. If you have an intent and you're doing something, and then you get a little bit of luck, it's gonna work out. But if you're just sitting there and you don't do anything, it's not gonna fall.
You're not gonna get lucky.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to put yourself in a position to get lucky.
That's very true. But I'm just saying the whole. I like the simulation theory. I love the extra dimensions theory. I love all that. But the truth is, these are all theories that we have no evidence of.
You gotta do more drugs.
And that's the thing. And if you do drugs, you can believe that a lobster's producing the show.
Well, so now I saw that apparently with ayahuasca, you can't really break through on ayahuasca.
No, you see the serpent apparently.
So that's it. And I was like, fuck that. So I gotta smoke DMT to break through.
You gotta wait though.
Yeah, I'm not ready yet. I know I'm not ready.
Yeah, I feel like 40.
Okay. By the way, I think second dimension. By the way, is animals. Especially,
Shut the fuck
Yes.
up.
What do you mean?
Oh my god, it's their third dimension, bro.
They're with us.
No, but I'll explain.
No,
to you.
cats are fourth dimension.
No,
they're here.
100%.
Okay, so what's the second? What's the second
tapped
dimension?
in.
What's the second dimension?
We can't fathom second dimension.
Wouldn't it
It's
be
not
like
even-
cells and
What do you mean, bro? But if
No,
the
'cause cells are
fucking
third
seventh
dimension.
dimensional being
Okay.
has access to the fourth.
Okay, do you want to just pull up the dimension video? Should we do this?
No, because then we're gonna get flagged. I keep getting flagged every fucking every video
live.
every week.
Okay,
yeah.
so what's the second? This is where there's holes in that video. What's the second dimension?
Okay. It's there's no way to explain it to you that you'll understand it the right way, because I'm gonna give you an example that they gave in the video and you're gonna go, you see, I was right. It was like the first dimension was like, imagine an ant walking
Whose
on
ant?
a playing
His ant?
card.
No, an ant.
Imagine
like,
an ant walking on a playing card, right? And the
Okay.
ant goes from one side to the other side.
Poseidon shows up at a funeral dressed
That's
like
it.
a.
It's like we know that playing card has many sides, even though they're very small. It's fucking less than a millimeter. It's very small, but we know that's there. And then they said the second dimension would be like if you
Oh no, I know all
fold
this.
the
No,
card.
no. It's even you're making it more complicated than it has to be. It's more of if you draw. Let's say right now on it there's an ant and I draw on it. Like I make a.
You guys
box.
are confusing
It
second
fits-
dimensional with 2D.
Yeah, but that's what it is.
No,
It's dimensions.
Yeah.
So that's showing you a simplified example of dimensions.
Yeah.
So it's showing you some people, they have 2 planes of dimension. Just like in a video game, if you see a 2D video game,
exactly.
right? They're looking at the thing, how there's a wall in front of Poseidon?
Yeah.
They don't know that there's an extra dimension that we're looking at
Yeah.
them, for example.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then we're in the, here everything is 3D. We have, what is 3D? It's not just like what we see now, the top, bottom, but there's also the sound. There's all kind of shit that we're able to do here, but we're limited. And there's an extra dimension. There's more dimensions, but there's stuff that we know is real, but we can't see. And I think one of them is time. Like we know there's something about time that it's not just us counting the way
well,
we
because
count,
time is malleable.
but there's something about But there's something about time.
It's true.
that we know it's there, but quantifying it is a little difficult.
Well, no, it's that we can't view time. Like we just live time. We don't. Time is that we don't get to like see multiple instances in time.
No, we don't see
We live
time.
one
no,
moment
no,
in
hold
time
on.
always.
We don't see time. We experience
No,
time.
but if we were in the fourth dimension, we would see everything at once.
Yes, we would see time, but we cannot see time now. We cannot.
Why are you
That's what
angry?
I'm
What are you
saying.
mad
Yeah,
about?
why? What's wrong?
Oh,
Yo, we
sorry.
can't see time. No, bro, we can't see time.
Time
You
is
know,
not visible.
me and the homies, we don't see time. We do time like real men do.
If I told you, bro, draw a picture of time, you couldn't do it.
Sorry, bro. I get very passionate about these. I think these conversations. So I think second dimension.
You want a candy?
No.
I don't need your
I'll
stinking
take one if
candy.
you have. Is it strong?
I think second dimension is like you know how dogs, they're just loving and I like pets. Like I think second dimension is kind of like animals. If you're
Stop.
How much drugs are you gonna do on this podcast? You're just
and then first
you're
dimension.
doing drugs for 2 hours, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
You're doing drugs for 2 hours. He's the one talking about cats being second dimension. What the fuck's happening, bro?
Listen. Second and first dimension is everything we have dominion over.
Bro, never give this guy power. Please.
No, but seriously, think about it.
Wait, Pantelis, I've heard you say that.
And
you
then
will
hold
never
on,
do
and then
acid.
there's the
I'm
and
never
then
gonna do acid.
and then
You should
like
do
temperature.
acid.
Listen
No,
to
no.
me. Listen to me.
Never do any CIA
Listen,
drugs.
But it
bro.
wasn't CIA when they found it.
Stop. Yeah, it's not CIA,
It
bro.
is CIA, bro. I'm
Listen,
not
listen,
doing that
listen,
shit.
listen, listen.
Stop. CIA just said, let's figure out how to use this.
I'm not. Listen to me. Listen to me. The deep state is not my friend. I'm never gonna do CIA drugs.
But the thing is, they
Guys.
got rid of acid movement because it was getting people against the deep state.
Yeah, bro.
It fucks you up. Acid. No,
Acid
I'm not gonna do
test.
it. Never. It's never gonna happen.
Grateful
You can't
Dead.
do it.
Grateful Dead acid test.
Yeah, I don't want
Josh.
that shit.
Josh, and just like in temperature, you know, temperature has like the 0.
Bro, this guy no stop, bro. He paused. He paused.
Josh,
he literally
Josh.
put pause. He's like, I got this. He paused, waited for another conversation, and then right back like nothing happened. It's crazy.
Bro, you guys didn't see him the whole time. He was waiting like this for the past 5 minutes.
Okay, what? What were you gonna say?
So there's the 0 point. You know how temperature freezes at 0, like water freezes at 0. There's like the 0 mark, 0 degrees.
Okay.
Well, there's the 0 in dimensions also. You know how they talk about what's that place you go to? Not hell, not heaven. What's it called?
Limbo.
No, purgatory. So purgatory is that 0 dimension where it's just nothing. Then there's negative. Hence hell, the 7 sins and all this shit. Yes, bro, I'm telling you, there's something there, bro.
I'll tell
Purgatory,
you why it doesn't
purgatory.
make sense.
What purgatory would be, in my mind, in my theory right now, purgatory would be staying in the 4th dimension for a little extra time.
No, purgatory.
To like view your life beginning to end over
How do
and
you
over
get out
again.
then?
It's like once you've like dealt with being molested and dealt with murdering a guy and dealt with robbing your
So the
grandma.
4th dimension is my therapist's couch.
That's pretty much it. Yeah. You're just there, bro. You're sitting on a couch watching your life beginning to end over and over again until you're like, all right.
Bro, do you know how ashamed, disgusted, and embarrassed I'd be if you did that to me?
Maybe if
I
you
would
kill
kill
yourself-
myself in the 4th dimension.
If
just
you
'cause of
kill
that.
yourself, you never get out of the 4th dimension. Maybe you just have to watch your life on repeat.
Okay,
the,
but
the
that
life
means,
that made you
no,
kill
no,
yourself.
but
You
that
go
means that
into
someone's
purgatory, you go to 0.
But that means that someone's deciding to punish you for your actions.
No,
you're falling into religion
maybe
again.
it's not. Maybe there's no. Maybe it's just how it is. 1 + 1 = 2, bro. Suicide equals watch
How?
4th
How?
dimension.
How?
It's
As
just
far as we're
leveling up.
concerned,
I
It's
think
just
it's
what it
just
is
so you level
because
up.
Mathematics.
100%. There is a release of DMT in the brain when you die,
yes, I know this.
and maybe that release happens differently in different deaths, which
But
makes
that
sense.
means that it's over. It's instant. You feel that DMT
but
rush,
maybe it
and then you're
happens
dead.
differently.
But the thing is, what I always thought is maybe this could just be the DMT trip of your last life that you're already dead in. And it just continues forever. And that's reincarnation. Because DMT...
The brain is alive for 7 minutes even after death.
This
and
is
a
not my
DMT
7 minutes
trip-
of death.
DMT trips are 5 minutes but feel like a lifetime. Sometimes they feel like more real than real life.
That's very interesting.
I've had dreams that were almost a lifetime. Very rare in my life, which scared the shit out of me when I wake up because you're trying to fathom what's real. It's rare, but it happens. Deep sleep, melatonin. However, I do not. Here's my issue. The more I grow older, and I hate to say it, the more I feel like maybe when you die, you die. And so you should try your best when you're alive to like be nice and be good to people, because that's all there really is like that love and like that goodness instead of being shitty. Just because you're all gonna die, even the person you hate, bro, or he's gonna die, she's gonna die. You know, Poseidon,
Yeah.
like you, like get hated, like all like black people, they're gonna die too. You don't have to hate people. Like it's just everyone's not. No one's getting out of this alive.
Fucking guy.
Bill Gates is helping us get them out of here quicker, though.
Yeah, that's amazing. Shout out. But it's just, that's what I feel. I feel like everyone's gonna end up, no one's getting out of this thing alive. So try your best to just, I don't know, enjoy the ride.
You know, throughout history, there has been more dead people than people alive now.
I might kill myself after
So
this
where are they?
podcast, but I don't care where I
in
go.
the ground, bro.
No, here's another thing.
They went back to the 4th dimension.
When you talk about ghosts.
Well, no, now,
so
bro,
hold
they're
on.
up
There's
to the
only
fucking
medieval.
6th,
There's only
bro.
medieval ghosts. We don't have any hip hop ghosts from the 90s.
Okay, hear me
There's
out.
no, hold on. There's no, what's it called? Break dancers. They're like, boo, shakalaka boo. You don't have that shit. It's
Okay,
weird.
I have another theory for this.
Yes.
Ghosts also have their life cycle.
Okay.
So there's infant ghosts that aren't that powerful, so you cannot experience it. So people died within the last 50 years. They're still in their infant stages as a ghost, so they cannot really disturb
Bro, this guy just
Around
watched
you.
Casper.
or anything
You're
around
the
you.
baby ghost.
But the ghost.
Yeah, I know you lived a life, but you're a baby ghost.
You're just a cute little baby ghost.
the ghost-
You're gonna grow up and be a big adult ghost.
You want to get into my ghost van?
The ghosts we
Don't
experience.
take candy from strangers.
The ghosts we experience that are 100 years old, they're matured ghosts. They're powerful. They've had time to hone their skills.
What about the ghosts before them?
They're gone. They're done.
Wait, so a ghost lifespan is a human lifespan?
Here's my thing about
No,
his
it's like
theory.
it could be 500 years.
Even though it's theory stupid, the truth is it's just as valid as anything else. It's true. It's very true.
No, I feel like his is just like a little less valid. For some, just the way
'Cause
he
it's
says
his.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Yo,
no,
ghost,
it's just
bro,
no.
50
He
years
makes things. You go, how long is the lifespan of a ghost? Well, 500 years.
He just says
like
no.
he
It
just
depends.
talks.
No.
He doesn't go. I don't know, but maybe.
It
Just
depends. It depends on how powerful the ghost was in the
he's
real
writing
life.
a movie. He's writing a movie.
It wouldn't be a bad movie though. The life
It would be a
cycle.
good movie.
You call it Ghost Cycle.
Yeah, and it all depends on its ectoplasm and whatever.
It's ectoplasm. That's what he tells his girlfriend when she walks in on him, coming on himself. It was a ghost. This is ectoplasm. You scared of ghosts?
God.
Poseidon?
Yeah, because I can't fight him.
Is sure anything you can't fight is when it gets scary.
Yeah.
Khabib. Because he quit.
You scared of ghosts?
No.
You?
No.
What about your place that you guys moved into? Did it ever feel haunted?
Our place is cursed. It's not haunted. It's cursed.
The building's cursed, but I think we're in a good corner.
How do you know it's cursed?
It's cursed, bro.
Oh, really? That's
But yo,
confident.
cats get away bad energy.
That's I
So
believe
we need 4 cats just to fucking be neutral.
That much curse in that building?
A
What's
lot of
going on?
curse.
Two suicides.
that might not have been suicides.
Same floor.
Your floor?
No.
At least.
18th, no?
18th. Which is crazy because that's the Jewish number of life.
Is it? Yeah. I thought it was 666.
Yeah, me too.
Mangs, bro. Do you know what that equals?
What? 18th.
Jews. Illuminati confirmed.
The devil is in the details.
The devil is in the pigtails. I see what you're saying, Poseidon.
This whole time we were stuck up for hordes.
That's crazy to call Jewish curls pigtails.
Yo, so listen. Yo, sideburns, keep telling us the story.
So there's that. There's just there are all these old people that are like dead. And they're just walking. There's this old lady with dementia on our floor
That's
who keeps
bad,
trying to
bro.
have sex with me.
What?
It's bro.
I don't blame her.
It's crazy.
Was she trying to fuck you?
So I came out of the.
And then he's like, whoa, what do you mean try?
I came out of the elevator one time, and she's standing in the hall talking to another woman. She's in her bra.
On
And
the
I
floor?
just turned. She goes, "Sorry," and she stands there, and I'm turning. I'm like, my back is towards already. I saw her. I turned, and then it's okay. And she went, "All right." And then the next time I saw her, she comes up to me, and she goes, "Did I ever get your name?" I'm like, "I'm Josh. What's your name?" And then she gives me her name.
How old is she?
And then, bro,
Poseidon, stop.
85 plus.
70.
85.
Poseidon, you don't have to fuck
85.
everything.
you think
Let's stop.
85?
No, but
I think
for real,
85.
did you smash
80
though?
at least.
No.
Did you smash? No.
And then,
come
and then
on,
I
that's
give her my name,
disappointing.
and I go, "What's your name?" She gives me her name, and she goes, like it was one of those old lady kisses on her hands. It was crazy. And then another one, I got a package, and I went down to the front desk, and the front desk told me that there were 2 Shapiros in the building, so they brought the package to the other door. So I go knock on the door. I go, "Hey, did they bring you my package?" She went, "They came and knocked." And I'm like, "What?" And now this woman, bro, she's like with a cane, and she's like deformed, and she's like touch.
This is another one?
This is another one, bro.
All these old
It's
ladies,
crazy.
all these old Jewish ladies want to bang.
And bro, there's so many old ladies in this building that are
There's
just
one
like.
young lady in the whole building. There's one.
There's
I know
one.
one time she
And
wakes
she's
up and goes
crazy
to sleep.
too.
I
She
know one
always
time
wants to have
wakes
cat
up.
parties with
Goddamn.
everyone in the building.
Oh, bro,
What's
we
a
could have
cat party?
crazy cat
We
party
could have
now.
a crazy cat
Bro,
party
that
now.
cat party would be nuts.
Wait, hold on. You bring your cats, she brings her cats, and you all
Yeah.
fuck? This is crazy. I've never heard of a cat party.
And
You
then,
guys are living an alternative lifestyle.
no, now
now
everyone,
it's
we missed
crazy.
the meeting today. There was a meeting against the building to get 20% off all our rents.
Nice.
We missed the meeting because we're
Why'd you miss
retarded. We just didn't go.
So you don't
Well, I
get the
didn't know
20%
about
off?
it. We don't get 20% off.
We could still do it.
I'll just stop, pay 20% less. Be like, we're at the meeting.
Yeah. No, we can't. We need to get it approved.
Wait, why?
Because the balconies haven't been in use in so long. So
you can't use the
whole
balconies.
time that the balconies weren't in use, we get 20% off.
That's nice.
Oh, so it's like goes back.
It's retroactive.
So we get like
Yeah. But then I was thinking, bro, what if we call the building and we go, "Listen, we'll go to those meetings. We'll tell you everything that happens.
We'll
We'll record the
oh,
meetings.
free rent.
But give us free rent. You're going to save money. We're going to save money. Everyone's happy. And we just screw over all these
Listen
cursed
to me.
people.
This is the
That's
most Jewish.
scumbag behavior.
Can I tell you?
It's exactly what
it up on the podcast. I knew you were going to say
It's exactly what I expect from your people. So spot on,
Yo,
right on the
Sammy
money.
Beans, get him to organize it, bro. We're good.
It would actually be funny if you guys are just working against all these cursed people. There's something so funny about it. You're just working, and we make a documentary called "Fight the Curse," and you guys are trying to explain why you're fucking these old people over. You're like, it's because of the curse.
Bro, the curse is
No, everything. Like, even like these security guards, bro, they work from 9 a.m. till 11 p.m.
One guy.
One guy, the whole shift. It's like
One of them is funny, bro. It's this Persian guy, and he's just friends with all the 60-year-old women.
bad,
Yes,
isn't
he
He's
loves.
friends with all the old women. He smokes
Hello,
cigarettes with
ladies.
them.
So nice. You like chandelier?
But like not even in a sexual, like
Also-
kind of like a gay way.
Every single time I walk out of the building with Borge, we're walking to the door, And what you do is you wait till the guy looks up and then you wave. Borge waves before every time while the guy's looking down. He's never got to wave back.
He pretends like he doesn't see me.
No. He
Well, no,
looks
'cause
up.
you keep waving when his head's down.
When
But
he
you can
hears us, when he hears us open the door, he looks and then I wave. And then you're already head down because he didn't wave back at you.
No, but look, bro, you're looking down. You can see someone's hand go up. Peripheral vision. Yeah.
no,
No,
you're-
there's a big
no.
wave etiquette, and also I've noticed not everyone has good peripheral vision.
Nah, this guy's a piece of shit.
But he likes him.
Yeah, this guy's likable, man.
Who do you think
what
is
it
more
is.
likable, Poseidon?
Nobody ever called the cops on me.
Who's
in a
more
restaurant.
likable, Josh or Matthew?
Josh and Matthew.
Bro, first interaction is Josh. It's not even close.
No, you're awkward first interaction, but
Yeah.
you're not unlikable.
But people take that as unlikable, and then I get defensive and aggressive pretty quickly.
He told me that you're good at sensing people's energy.
Yes.
Yeah, but like not dealing with
100%.
it.
He doesn't, he gets feelings. He can't like figure out what those feelings mean all the time. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yeah, I gotta sit on it. I gotta go, Josh. What do you think of this person?
You're like a witch.
Oh, but also, not for nothing, I've called some crazy shit. You've seen me call some crazy shit with people.
Yeah.
Like,
No, Josh has good instincts for bad people.
I'll tell him this person's gonna do this, this, and this, and they do it every
He
time.
could, like, he does, like, he's good with the energy, but he could plan the moves. He could be like, "What's this person gonna do in this
Can we
environment?"
just tell him? Can we tell him the story?
What's that?
He's bro. He's what are the odds that he hears?
Who?
There's one story that's a really good one.
Who?
The Zoom call.
What Zoom call?
Oh, that's even better.
Oh, yeah, fuck him, bro. Who
Okay,
gives a
bro.
fuck?
John Seelig.
Weird.
Oh, I know John.
John Seelig hits up Matthew after Matthew posted, "Hey guys, I can help with video editing. This is my price." Blah blah blah. John Seelig hits him up, and he goes, "Can we set up a meeting to talk about a project?" Matthew goes, "You know, this guy seems like he wants to work with me." I don't even remember what I said, but I broke it down exactly how it was gonna happen.
Yeah, basically, like he's gonna talk to you about it for like 4 months, and then it's gonna fall flat.
Oh, yeah, as most of these
Not
comics.
just that, I planned out what he should do too, power move wise, to stay in control,
Yeah,
and it worked.
Yeah.
but like the guy was just like, we set up. He's like, "Okay, let's talk Monday." We spoke about it, and then he gave me all the details. Like, "Okay, let's talk again Wednesday." I'm like, "For what? I could just get started." He's like, "No, I want to go over things again." I'm like, "I don't see a reason to get in another call."
I love Matthew.
Well, and I call that, but then also, okay, you're not telling him. I really
But
thought
I
you were
don't
going
remember
to tell the
everything.
part.
I don't remember everything.
I told Matthew, do not turn on your camera.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
I go, do not turn on your camera.
It's gonna make him uncomfortable.
He'll be uncomfortable and he won't feel like he's in control anymore. And he's going to freak out. Matthew gets on the call. He goes, so are you going to turn on your camera? Matthew goes, I don't have a camera. And what did he say?
Oh, okay, or just like kind of like
Oh, he wasn't like, there's no way you could get a camera?
no, but you could tell he wanted to, but he doesn't know me well enough.
Because that's it, bro. You get someone on a Zoom call. This guy has nothing to do. He's at home doing nothing, bro. All he wants is to bust this guy's balls who's trying to fucking make a little extra cash on the side. He just wants to waste his fucking time, bro. I know what this guy is. And that's
crazy.
Like, it was, and then I'm pretty sure I was like, he's going to try and have another meeting with you before you do anything too. And then he tried to have another meeting. It's just, bro, people
What
are
I
crazy.
should have done is I should have been like, we could do another meeting, but I have to start charging for it.
that would have been good.
That would have been good. And
Or
that's what you have to do.
I'm gonna turn my camera on, but it's just gonna be Poseidon jacking in the corner. And Poseidon seriously jacking, looking directly into the camera. You're like,
That'd be
tell me about this
scary.
project.
Bro.
See, okay, I gotta say, there's a woman in the chat, I'm assuming based on the name, who said Matthew's more likable. I think women like Matthew better, men like me better.
Yeah, because Matthew is more docile. He seems like he's
Shut
less,
up! I'm gay!
but he's more docile, so he seems less dangerous.
I'm probably more dangerous.
Women like, yeah. It happens. Now that you're single, I could say this on he's never done anything and never acted on it. But bro, the chicks at the comedy club, they lose it over him. It's
Yeah.
actually crazy. It's so funny.
But now,
And now
watch,
you're single.
that
they
I'm
just want to
single-
take him home as a pet, bro.
Now that you're
just wanna
single,
take him home.
But now that I'm single, it's not gonna happen.
that might happen.
Nah, a little bit. If I
yeah,
don't
no,
know.
he's not wrong about that. I've noticed that too. Yeah, that happens.
We'll see. I don't want to manifest that, but
So
whatever.
what you should do is continue telling your jokes on stage, having a girlfriend, and then if you do talk to a girl off stage, be like, "We actually broke up, but I still tell the joke like
Yeah.
we're together."
You don't watch this part.
I don't want people to know that. I don't want people to know that I'm single now. It seems
Yeah.
weird, you know.
Oh,
And
shit.
then-
Hold on.
No, you know what the move is? Every time I'm single, girls come up to ask for my numbers. I don't like that. You know, that's the move.
Relax, bro. Relax.
Look, I only have so much cum to go through.
Courtney Grace wrote, "Oh yeah, he gives little bro vibes."
Yeah,
Now they're trying to pull back because they realized they sounded like they wanted to bang Matthew. Now they're trying to pull back.
Courtney, follow me on Instagram.
waffle sauce.
I like that. I like that.
Yo, waffle sauce is such a little bro fucking.
Waffle
That's
sauce?
actually crazy.
Ladies,
What's
ladies,
your Instagram?
ladies.
Waffle sauce. The E at sauce is a 3.
Waffle sauce is
When he
what comes
first
out
told
of
me, I
his
got so
dick.
angry. I got so angry. It's like, it's waffle sauce. And I was like, I'll kill you.
Follow Waffle Sauce. The E is a 3. DM me if you're about it.
DM me if you're about that life.
Oh, just know he's got the sauce.
Who else is there? Goofy, you're
All
good
right.
too. Is that Goofy? Well done.
Where?
No, it's Gordy.
Oh, Gordy.
The best line we have.
Poop
that
FM, what's up?
We have that line from. That was the best line with Goofy. Well done on Comfort Zone.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
When he's like, what is he? I'm Haitian. He's like, my name is Goofy and I'm well done. He got so mad. He's like, no, you fucking asshole. I'm Haitian. And I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
no, he goes, by the sound of my voice, you could tell that I'm well done.
that was a good line.
And he was wearing a Santa Claus outfit, bro.
Wait, I have a story. I was with my friends and Hash walked by our car.
Oh, nice.
So I'm like, oh, I know this guy. He's like, yo, can I get a lift? There's a steep hill. I'm like, yeah, no problem. Get in, whatever. As
Hold on,
he's-
a little midget asked you if you can get a ride up a steep hill.
Yeah. Saint Laurent is actually a crazy hill. Don't worry.
I'm with him, but it sounds
hard. It's way
it
harder.
sounds like a fantastic adventure. It doesn't sound real.
No, but my friends were like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, come in the car. Of
course, yeah, I would take him too.
2 guys walk by and they're like, yo, Hash, can we get a picture with you?
Yeah.
So they got a picture with them, and then Hash is in the car and he's like talking all of everything he does. And to thank my friends for the ride, he goes, you know, you guys, if you want, I can give you guys a picture.
Oh, that's amazing.
The
Oh,
best-
Hash is
No
like,
way.
bro,
He's
he's
that man.
such a fucking, it's crazy.
He goes, if you guys want,
It's
I'll give you a
crazy.
picture. Like, you're
Okay,
welcome.
and then back in the day, I told him,
I'll let you give me a hand job.
back in the day, I told him, bro, you got to post TikToks. You got to, be on Twitch. You got to do stuff, man.
Yeah.
And he listened to me. It's crazy. I'd give so many people advice. They never listen to me, especially myself. I don't take my own advice.
Yeah.
He took it once every month and a half. Now he texts me, bro, thank you so much. You got me on TikTok, man. You changed my life.
Yeah, he's having fun.
And then he goes, I'm making so much more money than you, bro. That's how he does it. Everything's crazy, bro. He's such a sicko.
I love it. I love
This
it.
makes me like him.
No, yes.
love it.
I would not, I do really like Hash. I do. I won't work with Hash, but I like Hash a
like
lot.
that.
There's a lot of people like that. I won't work with them, but I like them a lot.
okay, who you work with that you don't like?
There's actually a lot of them. You have no idea, bro. There's
have an
so
idea. I
many
live
people.
with you.
You know. There's so many people I do not like, but I'll work with because I'm a professional.
You know what you should do? To give them gifts, head over to erosandcompany.com. Use the
them
promo
some
code
fucking butt
Pantelis. Get
plugs.
15% off. That's basically no tax. And if you're living in a province that doesn't even have 15% tax, that's an even better discount.
Courtney, relax. I have a girlfriend. Relax.
Eros and Company, promo code Pantelis. Head over to patreon.com if you like what you've seen. Patreon.com/Pantelis. Join the nation there. Secret podcast. You get everything first. It's the fun place to be. You're supporting this lunacy that we're doing here. If there is a family lawyer available out there, we need one. Guido Grasso needs a family lawyer, and if you're willing to help him, we're willing to help you. We'll promote your law firm on this podcast.
Free merch.
Free merch, all kinds of deals we're going to make for you. And if you want to you want to sponsor the podcast, you want to promote your shit, just let us know. So yeah, Guido Grasso needs a lawyer, and his brother needs to find a home for a dog that he received as payment. A
Can I just
15-month-old
touch on
German
that? I just
Shepherd.
got to say that I've worked with you on getting sponsors, and every single sponsor that ever sponsors the podcast gets the best bang for their buck and converts, and the fans are great and love products because you're not going to promote something you don't like, and it really
Nope.
does. So
And-
advertisers come.
Yeah, and my fans are good. They're golden. It's true. And the products normally they're good, so it's easy to sell.
Good butt plugs.
And we give the best prices out of any podcast. The reach and all that we give for. You're not going to get a bigger bang for your buck. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Poseidon, the Poseidon69, Twitter and Instagram. Follow him. Thank you all so much. Patreon.com/Pantelis.
Ciao.